Roger Long was just saying, "Hey, y'all, I don't get notifications any longer. I happen to be looking." Yeah, well, I just got notified 5 minutes ago, Roger. Uh, he said,
So we're gonna have two more people joining us pretty quick, and Derek is going to be doing a unboxing.
"Who? Who?
Derek,
Oh, so we got Tyler. We got Honda Jeff. Welcome. Oh, notification. Honda Jeff. This is particularly towards you. A channel got shut down because of teenage participation. We're not going to be allowed to have you guys on anymore. Period. Sorry.
is that serious?
Yeah.
It was on Corey's stream about a half hour ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
So sorry, guys, but it just has to be that way. We can't get shut down. What's going on, Roger? Corey McKenzie, welcome to the show, brother. Outpost RC.
What channel got shut down?
Corey.
It was just Corey's stream got shut down. He opened up a new one, but he invited a bunch of kids, like people from Facebook he didn't know were kids. Like 16, 17 shitheads. One of them was mooning the camera. One was fucking off. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was dumb. It wasn't Corey's fault, but he's back.
No, but that's what I'm saying. We just can't take those chances anymore.
No.
You know, I mean, I understand you're cool, Honda Jeff, but you know, we can't make exceptions. We just have to draw the line.
Yep. Okay.
James RC, Double A Day. Welcome to the show, Double A. What's going on, Aaron?
Figure out
Owen Rogers.
How to change something on my phone a second.
Gucci Skunk, Super One-Handed. Tyler Annabelle. Well, you don't have to leave, Honda Jeff. You just can't be on the stream.
Right.
With us. He said, okay, bye. It's like, no, you don't have to leave, man. We can't have you on anymore. Yeah, you're cool, man. It's just we can't have you on the actual video. What's going on, Sinister? Jeff Walters, welcome to the show, brother. Local 24. How you doing? Did you guys see that bug body on 2FMRC?
Oh, yeah, dude. That turned out so good.
Yeah. I had to click on the link and go throw it in my cart. Crazy DeMofo. What's going on, guys? I hope everyone is having a good night. Hope you're having a good night, man. So are we. What'd you order? Oh, you ordered one of those bug bodies, Double A.
What up, Local 24?
Tyler Annabelle. Hey, Jason, has Jordan talked to you about what he's going to do with his RC since he's leaving?
Oh, no, he hasn't. I'm assuming he's going to
said it was basically yours.
I'm assuming he's going to give it to Jordan. They're brothers.
Oh, well. You mean give it to Tyler?
Oh, yeah.
Have you talked to Jordan?
For some reason, I always do that shit.
Chris Gerwitz, good evening. He said, good evening, everyone. He said, you mean Tyler?
Nick is in the
What's
house.
What's going on, Nick? Mofo in the house. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Placed another order today. Where was it last night? I can't. This morning.
Michigan in the house.
Badass G. What's going on, Brian Koshner? You showed up with Mofo. You guys like timing that shit out coming from Texas? Michigan mini trucking. What's going on, brother? Jeff Walter is doing good, trying to keep warm in this dang old house. Struggling to keep up with the darn cold. Oh, I hear that, Jeff. It was like 4 degrees this morning when I woke up. There's Zach. What's up? He said upper decker. Throw on an extra blanket, Brian. Double A said. Nick said we did time it out. Super one-handed hit 700 subscribers today. Congratulations, brother.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Tyler said maybe I can start having you make a replica of my Bronco with his RC. James said feels like 9 in Wisconsin. Ooh. Anything into the teens, you know, like drop below 20 and that's cold. Derp Von Franz hit 69, dude, today. 69 subs. Oh, yeah. Have you guys heard of Reaction Terrain RC? It's a channel here on YouTube. Just found him recently. He just hit 100 subs today. He makes this awesome course, and he goes through and explains how he's doing it and everything. And he's got some other cool ideas. Go check him out. He's got some pretty cool stuff. I dig it. He's out. He's out of England somewhere. He had Iceberg RC, Jeff Westrup, the guy that is Iceberg RC, does the bodies and whatnot. Very cool cat. He had him up there to his course there. And
yeah,
him and his dad, like Jason and his dad. What's that, Jay? Jason finally got my K5 hard body done the hard way. I found one.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh. Everyone started at 0. Ryan says, about to be candle lit. Stone Gym time again. We can do this. We have the technology.
That's better. Now I can actually hear something.
We can make him better, faster, stronger.
Let's see. Next one will be better, but the good side I didn't have to cut interior. Oh, okay. Hook me up with a join code. I got some cool stuff going on over here. Hell yeah! Hook him up, Jay.
Who?
Corey McKenzie, I noticed my 4-wheel steering rig. He had rubbed out a servo wire. Copper wire is exposed. Can it be fixed, or do I need to replace the servo? You can fix that wire. It's just going to be, very touchy. But you can do it. BC Chad, welcome to the show. Says, how is everyone doing tonight? We're doing good, brother.
What up, big guy?
What's up?
James says, hope you get power back on. Oh, who lost power?
Costner, I think.
Thank goodness for blankets and double A.
Hell yeah.
Dustin.
Yeah.
Oh, double A's power must be out. He said he's got blankets and big
snap.
speaker. Was able to use
Nice,
power
dude.
bank.
That's a good looking build. Clean.
Yeah, it's nice.
Guy
Hey, Jason,
Outdoors, welcome to the show, brother. Guy Outdoors
Jason,
sound
hooked it up.
effects. Wonder what that new name's about. Frank. Super one-handed killed an Emax today. Just stopped working. Yeah, well, sooner or later they give up the ghost. Tyler, if you want to try making a replica body, Jay, let me know and I'll send some moolah your way.
Wait, what?
Tyler Annabelle, if you want to try making a replica body, Jay, let me know and I'll send some moolah your way.
Definitely.
Camping by the fireplace. Oh, I see, James. James' power is out. Bummer, man. Oh, and Brian Koster said he's been out all day. Man, power out all over. Starin 0821 78 Ford Bronco Sunset Paint. Awesome. Hell yeah. You know me, I love my dent side. Don't believe I've seen you on before, staring? Ah,
Staring is caring.
Kushner. Exactly, James. Nice to see you. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Does that look weird? Nah, that looks all right.
Yeah, you always look weird.
This is a funny guy. This is funny.
Tyler said, how much we thinking? And you'll probably need picks, right? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, who didn't have power, James?
I don't really know how much yet.
Kind of have to discuss it, figure out what you want to do, take a look at what you'll need.
He wants me to make a replica of his 90 series Bronco, and I was just looking for one the other day. So I don't think it's going to be much. I will say you're going to need some links, which is about $13. The die casts usually range from like $20 to $30. A decent motor. What's a Torque Beast 050?
Well,
$20.
yeah, but I don't think that comes with the plate, the mounting plate, or the gear. I'm not sure.
I wish I would have remembered because I just literally bought how many of them?
Well, I ordered up 7, 3 for me and 4 for you.
We don't need a plate. We just need the gear on it because it bolts right into a stock plate.
True enough. Aaron says, hopefully I get my metal transmission tomorrow so I can finish my Olympus build. Yeah.
Jason, is that one of the motors you just gave me the other day?
Yes, it is.
And then you don't need the gear. You can use the factory gear.
Starren says, I love 78 Ford Bronco Sunset paint.
Oh, we got that crazy mofo in the house.
All right, there he is.
Bam.
Love my mofo.
What up?
Mother forklift. What's going on, man?
Mother forklift.
Oh.
R.O.P. R.O.P.
I'm gonna make this work.
R.O.P.
Hey Tyler, start singing a song.
What song?
Any song. I need to adjust your mic volume.
I am not a singer.
Sing out strong.
Okay, there we go.
Can you hear us, Nick?
I can hear you. I'm trying to get my my phone to pair to something with some louder volume on it.
Oh, dang it. This stupid link that I sent Derek didn't work.
JD's RC, welcome to the show. He said, what up? Live stream Wednesday night. Yeah. Double it. 5.
Okay, so Derek, if you're watching,
okay,
I'm assuming he is, here is the link for you. Try it this way.
Local 24 said, thank God I was having mofo FOMO.
So I put the link in there, but we already had 6 people scheduled to go on tonight. So that link right there is for the 6th person, and his name is Double Down Debo.
Hey, Tyler.
What?
Tyler.
What?
BC Chad asks, have you used the CCXRC motors before? If so, how do they hold up?
Oh,
no,
I
this
love
is
them.
the first one that I'm putting in right now, the Baby Goliath.
You're very welcome, Stair.
I'll let you know.
All right, Guy, this one goes out to you. Stone Chill time again.
I will say the Torque Beast is the way to go.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe the one that you gave me, Jason.
I know.
Like that from stock is insane.
Yeah. But the one thing, the Baby Goliath and the Torque Beast are my favorite 2 motors to use
Hell yeah, you guys. Thanks for joining.
And there's one reason. Obviously, the Torque Beast has way more torque, but I love the fact that they bolt right up to a stock motor plate.
Yeah, and they're not reversed like the Barrage.
Yeah.
That's just plug and play, ready to go.
Hey, Jay.
Oh, damn.
Corey McKenzie says, I found enough new parts, including hot racing trans and axles, that I apparently forgot I bought to build a rolling chassis. Crazy to think I got another truck in parts.
I wish I was like that.
I know that.
I did that the other day. What
What
was it again that I found underneath my bench?
Steering link?
Yeah, steering link. I put it on his truck.
But the thing is, you're always short either a rear axle link truss or drive shafts, aren't you?
Yeah.
Steering, I have a 24 scale 97 axle Chevy C10. Cool, man. Great truck to start with.
I hear Alexa talking in the background.
Jeff Walters said, hi there, Nick. Nice to meet you.
Uh,
Bruce Stevens, greetings all. Hey, Bruce, welcome to the show. Hope you sure are having a good week life.
oh, my God.
Yes. That is sufficient enough. Tyler, Annabelle.
Nick, JD's asks if you have anything planned for the TRX4 Evans.
Give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to figure out this audio situation.
All right, we'll go.
Sounds good on our end.
Thank you, Sterry.
Yeah.
Brian says, Torque Beast, Smork Beast. I only run stock motors. They have that sweet, sweet burning smell after a couple of fries. Brian.
Whoa.
What was that?
Super
Oh, we
One
got
Light
to get
Series
ripping.
DXL.
So I've decided, seeing as how I don't have the Emu shocks on hand, I'm running some Hot Racing standard size shocks with a double barrel spring in them to see if that will be sufficient enough to carry the weight of this die-cast body.
For anybody, this is a toss-up question. Nicholas Ryan, welcome to the show. He says, SCX24 thoughts on portal axles. I like them.
Yeah, they're all right.
Especially the Mofo brass portal. And Double A said, yeah, okay, team driver Cochran.
Ooh, snap.
Hey, Jason, I have a question.
What's that?
So on these links,
Hey,
I only have
Dino's in the house.
rubber doodad in there. And some of them, there's only like 2 or 3 of them that still have stiff ball ends. Is there any way to loosen those up?
Just take one. Oh, wait.
2010.
You took one bushing out, right?
Yeah, I only have one rubber
Alexa.
in there. And they're still
25.
kind of stiff. It's only like 3 balls. All the other ones are fine. Should I just try different balls or?
Yeah, maybe try a different ball.
Okay.
Sometimes you need to run a file in the link itself. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's a burr.
Yeah.
Jason, Dave says I got the one shocks for you I can bring Saturday.
Yes, that'll be awesome.
Double A says, Jason, go double shots. Jeff Walter says, hi there, Debo.
Hey, what's up, Jeff?
Okay, so let's get this unboxing underway. Look at
Unboxing
that.
away.
But I don't have my
Awesomeness.
C10 on it. It's actually converted into my my baby digger, actually.
Look at that
You
shit.
did order it, Jason. You son of a gun.
Nope, he didn't.
That looks great.
That is Derek.
Josh
it's
Glenn,
Derek got
welcome
it.
to the show.
Yeah, Derek got it.
Is this going to be the deciding factor if you get one?
Yep.
Wait, is that the one we were looking at pictures of the other night?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, this thing is gas.
Oh, you know, Brian, couple hours, maybe 4 or 5.
Look at that.
Hard to say. Josh Glenn, welcome to the show. He says he recently ran RC all-wheel drive portals. Broke the front axle the first run. Not sure what I did wrong. Might
I
not
just
have been
wish
you,
that
man.
chassis was black instead of blue.
Radioactive Scale RC, welcome to the show.
That
It looks sick as fuck, Eric.
Dude.
What's that at the back of the roof?
Spare
Spare
tire.
tire.
Oh, okay, a spare tire. I see.
Dude.
That's
Hell yeah.
challenge. It's a hurdle, Brian said.
Oh, yeah.
Who makes it? Double A asks. Bruce says that's a 10th scale.
Is it a 10th scale or like a 16?
I think it's like a 12 scale.
Okay.
Again, Starin, I have a C10, but I don't have the body on it. I have
I think it's the same. Yeah, it's a 12 scale because it's like the same size as the MN99.
No, yes, I have the C10, Starin, but I have my baby digger body on it right now. Challenge
there we go.
What is next to it?
Yeah, what's next to him?
That's the MN99.
MN99, and then that's that one that Tom Lee did a video on, the white one.
Yeah, that's the MN86.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
But that's a large 12th scale.
That is wide.
Well, it should be because it's a freaking Hummer.
Hummer, yeah.
I do like that it's full scale interior.
Everybody likes a Hummer.
Ha.
He said Hummer. Jeff Walters said, like in the Alien one. Cool color. Brian said that thing is wider than all offside.
As it should be.
Is that a penalty, Brian?
Penalty.
5 yards offsides.
Back of the line.
That's what she said.
Alexa, volume 7.
So it's Derek with the Alexa talking to him in the background.
What's up?
That is your Alexa we're hearing.
James says there's a new
No, it's
Beavis
me.
and Butthead coming to TV.
That is your Alexa we're hearing.
So the next thing they're going to ruin.
That is your Alexa.
So the next thing.
Someone got it. Stream playing
I
in the
just
background.
fear that they'll screw it up because they always try to go back and recapture the magic of things, and it's like, no, I don't even care if Mike Judge is making it. It's just sometimes it lives out its life and it's over and you can't go back.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about? King of the Hill?
Talking about they're talking in the chat about the new Beavis and Butthead coming to Comedy Central, I guess.
Oh, gotcha.
The new movie was killer. I haven't seen it.
Tyler, if you have PayPal
Yep,
or
I got
Venmo,
that, Sharon. But it was your first.
Tyler, if you have Tyler Annabelle.
Who's got the stream playing?
That would be Derek.
Jacked up.
Yeah, super.
Derek and Tyler, I think it is.
That's not me.
Jesus.
Alexa, volume 5.
Freaking newbies.
Yeah, I used to watch the Beavis and Butthead series when it came out, Guy Outdoors. Tyler says I have Venmo.
All right, man. You can send me it via Venmo if you would like. All right, man.
Yep, exactly, Brian. Sometimes it just doesn't translate. It's all about timing. Like the what's that car called? I'm sorry, I'm done stuttering. Dustin, what was that car called with the me claws?
The Mini Clo.
Yeah, I mean, why didn't that hit and take off? I mean, clearly that's as good as the vehicles now. What happened?
No doubt.
It's all a time and place thing.
Yeah, there just wasn't enough people that were into mini crawlers at the time when it came out, I guess.
Yeah, they're saying if they don't do the videos where they make fun of the rock videos, it just won't be the same. Super One Hand, I wasn't supposed to watch it. I was young. Yeah, because you youngins were going and starting fires. Fire.
Oh, does the tailgate come out? Oh, that's where the battery goes in the back.
Nicholas Ryan, thoughts on stainless versus brass? Actually, when I weighed them up, the stainless was heavier.
But it's much more spendy.
That is bright as shit.
Yeah, it is. It blinds my camera every flash.
Hell yeah.
We like the crawlers that go
Do
boom.
the cab lights change color?
Turn signals?
Oh.
Holy cow.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the wrong
my
group,
God.
guy. We don't really do that scale. Does anybody have thoughts on a good comparison to the X-Max, but half the price?
No.
Oh, Arma. The Arma.
Not unless you want to bend a chassis.
The Arma is just as expensive.
Just as
Oh, yeah.
expensive, and they have metal chassis and they bend like crazy.
That's a decent slope.
No
If you
bad,
want half the
James.
price, just get the Max, not the X Max. You're not going to get anything as big as an X Max for half the price.
Right. I agree, Brian. The stainless and Jura links are heavy. Honestly, James, I haven't weighed, looked into what's heavier than what, but I have weighed like two different. They were the same part, but one was in brass and one was in stainless. Now, if their dimensions were slightly off or something changing the weight, that might have been. But in that example, which was those links from Injora that Brian's talking about.
Oh, shit.
And then another comment on the brass versus stainless. The stainless is going to slide across rocks way easier than the brass is.
Exactly, that's true. Because the brass is a softer metal. Good point.
Yep.
And Brian, stainless is stronger than brass.
Way to go, Tyler.
Tyler said, "Hey, Jason, my dad's in the chat now, too."
Oh, Mike. Heck yeah.
I am the great Cornholio. Thanks, James.
I need pee from the bunghole.
I wonder who
Are you threatening me?
he is.
Hey, Jay,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to jump off because I have to go to a dentist appointment super early in Charlotte in the morning. So
All
I
right,
just
man.
wanted to show that off for you.
Dude, that thing is sweet. I just wish the chassis wasn't blue.
I know, and it's a bright blue. It's a bright blue. I do like
The
the
only
lights
thing
on
I'm
it and
thinking you
everything.
can do
Tires
is either
sticky
paint it
and
or
soft.
change the whole thing to a cop car.
The tires are sticky.
Yeah, they are sticky and soft. When I squeeze them, they make a real nice sticky sound on the inside, and they feel sticky on the outside. Suspension's super bouncy, but it's definitely a good platform to work with, and the price is right, man. I think I paid $75 for it.
So do you think you can use like MN99 and WPL parts on it?
Yeah, probably.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I definitely think you could probably.
Brian
work
wants to know, where did Nick go?
But it's got a 370 motor in it though, so that's plenty of power to push it.
Hell
So-
yeah. You
Hey,
just need a
Jason?
new ESC maybe?
What's that?
Probably just need to upgrade the ESC.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I'd like to run it on lipo.
Yeah.
So like a pretty cheap Hobby Wing 1060 in it, you'd be good to go, or even a 1080.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Yeah. Just like I did
Cool.
to my my MN78. It was like garbage out of the box, 1060, and now it's absolutely awesome on 3S.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Michael Annabelle says, "Hey, how you doing, buddy?"
That is
I'll catch you guys all later.
So that's Tyler's dad.
Later, buddy.
You guys
See you,
all have a
man.
good night.
Okay. Starin keeps repeating the same comment over and over. C10, my first RC Rockwell. Yeah, I saw that, Starin.
He wants to make sure that you're staring
Corey,
at
I
his
did
comment.
not. I will get those out and get a picture of them. I saw my note today, but I didn't have a chance. I've been up in Ann Arbor at the VA all day.
So now
Brian Kushner, I like the look of it, except for the wheels, flares, rack, and doors. No,
So
no
now we
worries.
just need Nick to join us again so he can show off some of the stuff that he's been working on.
James
I knew Derek needed to jump off.
Right.
But
I wished I'd have had more time to talk to him.
Yeah.
Chat's been hopping. But that Hummer was looking real good.
Yeah, it was.
Just need to pull it off and paint that chassis.
Yeah.
Or at least get the Sharpie out, right?
Right.
Talks. Welcome to the show. Put me in call. Let me show mine. Talks. We don't know who you are, and nothing against anybody, but there's been some issues lately, so we have to, get to know who you are long before we let you on the panel.
Yeah.
Double A said, "Don't do it, Jason." So this is why we don't know who you are, so we can't just let anybody jump in. Ryan said, "Later, guys. Phone is low. Need to back out the FJ and charge in a bit." Cool, man. If you get back on, it'd be great. I guess your power's out. That's why you need to do that. So good luck. I hope your power gets back on. We'll miss you and catch you later.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Tux.
Oh, so I got a couple of reveals to do.
Sorry, buddy.
I need to get back to here. Okay, so this is my new JLU.
You're welcome.
Looks like the banana from Matt's recovery.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that looks sick. What wheels are those, Jason?
These are the Endura Extreme Trains.
You're welcome, Brian. Bruce Stevens says, "Then once they know who you are, they'll know better than to let you on again." So sounds like a troublemaker. Thanks, guys, for heading it off.
Hell yeah.
It says, "Hang from the FJ, done that before." James RC said, "Big Bird." Gucci skunk. Bruce, they don't let me on. Don't feel bad.
So the next reveal I'm still working on. I'm changing out the springs on the shocks. I'll give you a hint though. It's another.
That's what we're all trying to do, Staring.
It's another what?
Another die cast.
Oh.
I showed you already, Dustin.
Yeah, they're...
Shit.
Michael Annabelle, nice truck, Jason. How many you got?
Too many.
Too many.
3 or 4.
A couple. Some of them are lined up in the back there.
Maybe like 3 dozen.
That's about right. Yeah, 3 dozen.
Starin says he has a 24 scale RC track in his sandbox.
Heck yeah.
I think that's what we're all trying to do is get right back to our sandbox. Corey McKenzie says he wants to see a Fab Rats FJ45 on an SCX24 platform. I seen FMS has a 10th scale FJ45, but nobody has cut one up yet on YouTube. Badass G, do you guys know of a company that makes a suburban body for the 24s? Look for the model kits.
Yeah, look for the model kits.
We have seen some die cast, but they're not like, I don't think they're producing them.
No.
Maybe. I don't think they are though. But
Dave has a die cast, but again, they might not be making it anymore. And I think his was a special edition. I think it might have been a Harley Davidson edition.
Ooh.
Kind of botched that one up, but
Starin says, well, I'm 11. Well, I'm 12. Eternally. I refuse to grow up.
Same.
Tuck says, can you rate my build? Starin says, Badass okay, thanks. Oh, about the Suburbans, yep. Michael Landable, bring them down here. I got an acre for you to play on.
Ooh.
What? Starin says he's 6. You probably shouldn't be watching us, Starin. Hey, what's going on, Dirk? Welcome to the show, Psycho 13. How you doing, brother?
We do have room.
Get in here, Dirk.
Yeah,
Dirk is host, Dustin?
What?
Dirk asked host, Dustin?
Host.
I don't know. Aaron said, boo, it's Dirk. All right, you got to leave, Double A.
Ha.
Dirk is still my one and only subscriber.
All right, Starin, I find it hard to believe a 6-year-old can spell the word seriously. But seriously, if you're that young, you probably need to go somewhere else more suited for you. Right. Exactly, Double A. He said, you have good spelling for a 6-year-old. Nicholas Ryan, Gladiator build, putting rear steer on any good pointers.
Oh, I almost bought another blue Gladiator today.
You almost bought another Deadbolt too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
Jason, you need to find me a hard body for my Gladiator.
Yeah.
Like a die cast or a model kit.
Dirk said he'll try and pop on in a bit. As far as the Gladiator, putting rear steer on it, Jason, is there any pointers, anything you ran across? What about the drive shaft?
Make sure you have everything really loose, because I went through, I think, 5 or 6 stock steering servos trying to set mine up, fried them just like that.
Casey Dolph, welcome to the show. How you doing? Guy Outdoors, did you get your 3D printer, Jason?
I did. I will be working on that probably tomorrow with Zach.
Gucci says, block the trolls if we don't recognize names. Yeah, I wish I knew how to do that because this is getting to be annoying. I really don't care how old you are, Staring. Right, Aaron.
God. Dropping shit.
Jason.
Yeah.
Went and got my chauffeur's license today.
Nice.
I know. Getting into the big boy stuff now.
Yep. First goes the big boys, and then you get into the manly stuff.
Yeah, I don't think unless they grow any
Bruce is
bigger over
taking
there, I
off.
don't think I'll ever
Bruce,
need it.
I'll catch you later. Have a good
Yeah,
one,
that's
brother.
good.
Michael said, just cast you onto my TV. Getting some gray in that beard, Jason.
Yeah,
Or is that,
just a
is
little
that
bit.
way from Tankenstein? Or is it that way from Tankenstein?
Tankenstein.
Tyler says, usually that's what the moderators are for. Do we have a moderator?
Yeah,
Dirk is.
Dirk is.
Shorty's Hobby World.
You put him in timeout. Ha.
Shorty's Hobby World. What's up, everyone? How's your night going? Oh, it's going pretty good, except for a little interruption. Give me a nod, I'll take care of it, says Tug. Again, give us some time to get to know you there, Tug. Pretty easy to set up. Cool, man. Okay. Yeah, that's about the. Thank you, Dirk. Hey. So good.
It's crazy we're getting trolls with only 38 people watching. I mean, not only, but compared to some other bigger channels that get them all the time.
I almost would wonder if it doesn't have something to do with, you know, whatever went on Corey's, you know, maybe just a group of young men who have nothing better to do than troll around and look for trouble. We used to do it in the car when I was a kid.
Do we know if anybody makes a bumper mount that is shorter than the factory one?
Sure.
So then, so I can tuck it up closer to the body.
Let me see which one you're working with.
So I have
JK,
my Endura. Hold on. Like
JK said, looks like Jason's bottom half is huge. Ha ha ha.
So I just have the Endura, and then with my stock mount flipped upside down. So I don't know if anybody makes one that's shorter, or if there's a way I can take just this and sit it inside the bumper or inside the rails.
Yeah. So the piece that the metal posts are going into on the mount that directly into the frame and then push those metal posts out, mount them as far out as possible. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, Dirk. Tux. Let's see.
Is that going to clear the servo though?
That's what I'm wondering. It might not.
Oh, I'm about to try. I don't know, that might somebody have to look into 3D printing, Jason.
Yeah. And actually, Jeff from Reaction knows somebody that is making extenders like that just for that purpose.
Dude, Jeff on Saturday was a goat. He didn't even say my total out loud. I could still feel her stare in the back of my head, though. She knew it. I didn't have to sleep on the couch, surprisingly.
So, yes, I do models, and so does Michigan Mini Trucking, and so does Junkyard Custom, and several others there, Tux.
Does not clear the servo.
I was afraid of that.
The whole bumper doesn't even clear the servo.
C-Dub said, I have 3D printed some other bumper mounts as I have never found any that fit a few of mine.
Who said they make bumper mounts?
C-Dubs. He said he 3D printed some.
C-Dubs, you should message me and we can work something out.
What's going on, Billy the Kid? Long time no hear. How you doing, brother? Tuck says, I call Nick my big daddy.
Nick just kind of dropped out. I hope he comes back.
He was having technical difficulties.
Okay, Jason, or anybody that's listening.
Travis
Ready?
Gray.
You're going to listen to my brainstorm real quick?
Ed McBride.
Do you think I will lose a lot of frame structure if I cut this piece out and then Dremel out a little bit of the center part of this bumper to get that the servo horn to slide through? Because the bumper is metal, so it'll still be all like connected one piece, but just won't have this mount. I'll just snip it there, then Dremel out inside the bumper.
I would say you wouldn't lose anything.
Try. Did you try pushing? I don't think you need to Dremel the bumper because those aluminum posts that are sliding into the plastic piece, you should be able to adjust those.
No, homeboy that had this before already botched that, and there's like 3 broken off screws and super glue holding it onto this mount.
Oh, that sucks.
Wait. Hold on. Did I keep the one off of my... Gee.
Billy the Kid asked how the new axe is.
I did keep the one
I
but then how do I get this one off?
I think it's going to be real, personal. Some people are going to like it, some people aren't. I think it's an entry level sporty. People that have driven it have, said that, with a little bit of this and that, it's going to be good,
No, because it hits the cross, like the mount, like where the posts go through. It hits that mount, like the little, I don't know what to even call it, Jason.
The bumper mount.
Cross member.
Yeah, it hits that first.
Dustin, it looked like Jason was using Wally in his video this week, said JK.
Nah, he's got a similar build, but not quite as botched together.
Dirk says Dustin is teasing me working on the Axe 24 in front of me.
Oh, buddy. While I'm working on it, I'm staring at this other one, so I'm putting it back together the right way. How's that, Dirk?
Tyler said, when you start building my replica body, are you going to make a video of it, Jason?
Oh, definitely.
Well, go check out 2FM. Who else has got one? Tony CC. Check both of those channels out.
For
they
what?
have a video on it. For the Axe 24.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
And then so does Dustin.
Articulation Nation guy just launched one a couple hours ago today. Tape Crawlers. I can never remember his name. He's got one too.
Corey says he pre-ordered one, but still hasn't arrived. Getting ready to mount these up. Mofo UPWs with the Islander kit.
Good
Brass
save,
outer
good save.
rings. Brass +6 hubs.
So, guys, it is official. We sold our house today.
Woo!
Yeah.
In how long did it take?
Less than 48 hours. We had a total of 30 showings in 2 days. 31 showings, I should say.
Okay, Dirk says, Dustin, you son of a wonderful woman that had a child turn out rude.
Wow.
He nailed it. If you could get in here, I could hear these comments directly, and that'd be great.
Owen asks if Jason, is your big truck fixed yet?
No.
James said, congrats, Jason. Troy said, congrats.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. And we sold it for $15,000 over asking.
Heck yeah.
Dirk said, Jason,
That's a
I
win
hope
on
the
any
new
day.
owners are into small scale RC.
Did the course
Apparently they are not, because I am tearing it down.
And
Well, that's
JK
gonna be a
said
live
they want the
stream for
course
sure.
with the house, and Troy said, what did the home viewers think of your course?
Yeah, I wonder
I
what the
don't know.
reaction was.
There was no feedback on the course. I know people
there
came
was a
in here to
couple of
look
those
at
guys that were like, man, I want to ask if I can leave it, but the wife's not going to let me.
I know there was people in here
Call me
looking
a
at it
child.
because I had the latch shut on my gate. And when I came home today, it was open.
Oh,
Hey,
so did you check all your
Looky
trucks?
loose.
Were any missing?
Yeah, they're all here. Everything was where I left it. I set up little tall tale like signs, so if anything did get moved, I would know.
What's up, Edge of Texas? Troy Posty said, come on, they thought you're a weirdo playing with toys.
Probably. But that's okay, because I'm a bit of a weirdo, so.
Billy says that sucks that you got to tear it all down.
Weirdo with a beardo.
It's awesome, though, that you sold your house.
Wonder how many little screws they're gonna find whenever you clean that out, Jason.
I'm
No,
wondering
it's a
how many
dusted
screws
motor
I'm
upgrade?
gonna find.
Yeah, that's what I mean. How many you're gonna find? I know you're gonna at least find like 4 or 5 for me dropping them the other day.
I think you stepped out there, Double. JK said every husband that looked at the house wanted to play on that.
Probably.
They just figured a teenager lived there, Zach said. There's a weirdo hiding in every one, said Troy.
Uh-huh.
So, Dustin, Aaron asked, are you doing a motor upgrade?
Yeah, just popped the old barrage in here, and because the pinion on it was all jacked up, I ended up putting the hot racing metal spur and pinion in there. So it's geared up a bit, but it seems to still have some slow crawl.
That's what she said, says Guy. Stone Jim time again. Zach said, I've been finding myself people watching a lot at my new apartment. He said, people are very weird. Yeah, they are. Just look back on your day. Watch yourself.
All right. Let's see.
Is that an Easter Island stone head you're showing me, Troy? That's good. That's a good. He's got music and a stoned head. Excellent.
What do we think, chat?
Love it.
Well, we have to. It's a baby digger.
Pops right on the AX. I just got to figure out how to mount it a
Really?
little higher.
Is it lock it right into the to the skids there?
No, it sits over the skids, but
Oh,
It pretty much sits at the right height. I just got to get Velcro on the back here, and we'll be good to go. Maybe put a spacer in the suspension so it keeps it up a little bit higher. But
Billy's taking off. He said, "All right, got to get these buildings finished." All right, Billy, have a good one, man.
See you,
Stop in
man.
the center. Don't be a stranger. Michael Annaball signing off. Good to see you, Jason. You're welcome to visit anytime. Nice meeting you all. Hey, nice meeting you, Michael. We'll catch you next time. Double A, so don't work too hard, Jackie. Local 24. Hell yeah, Dustin. That's perfect. Tyler said, bye, Dad. Hey, Billy, nice to see you again. Ah, nice to talk to you again, Billy. Billy said the wheels are a little too long for the wheelbase.
There he is. Bam.
Well, I have running around my rock pile.
Yeah.
I don't have my adapter for a battery charger. So.
Boom. We can hear you.
There he is.
Sweet. Took a friggin' act of Congress to get something with a microphone and a camera that both worked. I'm at the other, not the actual mofo compound. I'm at the other house right now. And I've got a badass computer here, but I have no microphone or no speakers or anything hooked up to it. I thought I could just use my phone, but the damn phone volume is like, I don't know, on StreamYard, you can't hear nothing out of the phone volume.
It's super, super quiet on mine too.
Yeah.
And then it wouldn't let me connect it to any sort of Bluetooth thing. So I was like, just trying. And then my wife called me and said there was dinner on the stove. So I went and ate. She's watching Catfish in there. So I got kind of tied up watching Catfish about some, I don't know, people pretending to be someone else on the internet or something. I don't know. But I'm here finally.
Hell yeah.
And I guess I missed a whole crap load of stuff. So, here I am, though. Better late than never, right?
We've been waiting.
you didn't really miss that much. You're all right.
So what have you been working on, my friend?
So I got those little AX24s, right? These little guys. And I've been kind of tinkering with them and just trying to see. Right now, I'm not at the compound, so I can't do a whole lot with them. But I've been going back and forth and just ganking a bunch of parts and coming back and kind of upgrading one of them and leaving the other one mostly stock, just to kind of go with the difference of them. And so I'm thinking of what I might do for now, just to get the ball rolling with these things. I found a pretty sweet link combination and a couple upgrades that just make it generally better. So it's not so floppy, and the motor didn't suck, and all a bunch of other stuff. I also found out some kind of flaws with it.
So Dirk says, looking like Rocky. Why does Eye of the Tiger come to mind?
Yeah. The hair's starting to grow back in. Look at that. And the beard, I shaved the damn beard off too. Like a whole new man.
Troy said, didn't realize how bad the factory startup is on Axial 24s until your comparison vid. More, please.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That little motor is just terrible. This one I've got, I had a 30, torque piece 30 in this one, but I started adding a bunch of weight to it. So I went ahead and stuck a torque piece 50 in it.
Really likes your 30 torque piece.
Because the torque piece 30 was just kind of lacking a little bit once I put a ton of weight on it, and I put underdrive gears in it and some other stuff.
Jeff Walter said, welcome back, mofo.
Thank you, Jeff. Now I got nothing.
He's got a cool plan for the X24 when he gets some funds.
I think I left my battery plugged in the whole time I was gone, and now it's dead.
That's the owner of Walter's RC Park, where the Gauntlet's at.
Oh, sweet.
He said he's got a cool plan for an X24 when he gets the funds.
All right, let me see if I can rob this battery.
Eagerly awaiting to see what the great mofo has to say on this.
I've already broken one of the ESCs. There's a apparently there's a hidden. I wouldn't call it like a cool secret. There's a hidden secret though, and if you do it, you jack your shit up. If you go into programming mode and turn the steering wheel all the way to the left and go full brake, and then turn the remote on, it'll blink 4 times and it'll completely reset to factory. But what they don't tell you about that is if you do that and your ESC had any sort of throttle trim issues originally, your throttle trim gets all jacked up. And so now I've got ESC. I've got one of these brand new ESCs that when you turn it on, it just starts going backwards. Crank the trim to like 90% forward throttle to get it to stop going backwards.
Jamie Spence and Queenie just showed up. They say hola. Hola.
But the reason I was doing that is because I was trying to figure out how to work the rear steering trim on these new 3-channel receivers and remote combos from Spectrum. And apparently there is no way that I could find in the manual to adjust the rear steering trim. So unless you leave the stock servo on it, or you get lucky when you put a different servo on the back, if your steering trim is off one way or the other, there is no way to fix it, apparently. So for the time being, I had to go back and put the stock rear servo on it, which kind of sucks because I've added a bunch of weight to it now, so it kind of sucks when you try to turn it. But let me go ahead, I guess, without any further ado, and show you what we're working with here.
Damn, Billy. Billy said he killed 3 lizards.
Oof, man.
All kinds of bad luck. And we're not talking chameleons either.
So you've got, let me put the body back on that one so you can kind of see it a little better.
So Jason, Crawler Baller's in the house.
Heck yeah.
He said he's watching while he edits his X24 video. Cool, Crawler Baller.
All right, so here's your stock one, mostly, right?
Hi.
So what I've done is I've creatively found a 4-link kit, a hybrid 4-link kit out of all my other links that I already have, with brass lower high clearance links and upper aluminum links to stretch it out about 13 millimeters longer than the stock one.
Well, that made her happy.
Yeah.
And in doing so, it lowers the whole center of gravity and makes it a lot less floppy as well.
Hell yeah.
Plus, I added a bunch of weight to it, different steering knuckles, servo mount, different servo, stuff like that. Stuck a Torque Piece 50 in it, which
that looks good.
Much better low speed than the stock one does as well.
Oh yeah.
But
Tyler had to take off. He's got to get up at 5:30. We'll catch you later, Tyler. Thanks for stopping in.
And I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably make like a little upgrade kit for these things, so you can just, go right there, buy the whole kit that comes with a bunch of stuff that will stretch the whole rig out, give you the longer links, the brass links, the aluminum links, maybe a servo mount, some brass steering linkage, who knows? I'm still working on the rest of the details, but it's going to make it way better than the stock rig is. The stock rig is just too short, too floppy, too top heavy. So I think that'll be a great little upgrade. I've also been building some wheels and tires for it, which Grauman's probably going to hate me because they're the orange ones that he's supposed to have already.
Yeah.
I ordered another set last night, man. They should be coming, right? Like I said, I needed the red ones anyway, so.
So I'm going to be sticking these on it when I'm done building them.
But I ordered a set of orange and I ordered a set of purple because I need them for Fenris here.
Sweet.
To go with that ROP on that purple Olympus I got from you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that thing's gonna be so sick. Purple rims. Like I said, man, I need a purple bulletproof transmission, purple shocks, purple links.
Purple shocks you can get from Trio.
No, what? We're talking to Mofo here, man. What do you say?
Gotta give him some shit.
Well, I want his shocks, but hey, I don't know. Purple and orange kind of works. It's like
I'll probably do more purple and orange stuff. I kind of like both those colors.
Well, that would be really cool, if I could get all those pieces. I mean, I'll wait and one by one replace everything. But they'd have to be the purple trailing arms then, because that's what I got on.
Man.
Remember, that's what you were like, try those on there. So I did.
Yep.
Jeff Brown, what's up?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, this thing's going to be sick as fuck. I'll send you some pictures here when I get it together. Hi, Jeff Walter. It will make me go broke again. He said he's all excited to get one together now. Troy Posty, I'm with Jeff, independent four-wheel steel or none. Mofo, did you have to change the drive shafts when you stretched it, Cole Fulkerson?
So that's going to be part of my little stretch kit. What it is I swapped the front and the rear drive shaft. So I put the rear one.
Stock radio.
I put the rear one in the front and the front one in the rear. And when I put the front one in the rear, I just used one of my drive shaft extenders. Stuck it halfway in the drive shaft that was already there.
160.
So I got my longer drive shaft without having to, buy different drive shafts or anything.
It looks good, man. I dig it. You're spot on there with that wheelbase.
I think it's gonna be great.
What tires again? I think I missed that.
These are those pin tires, the Endura pin tires.
Okay, the big one. Okay.
Yeah.
I really want to try those 55 pins, the 10 millimeters smaller.
Yeah, these are 65.
65. Yeah, they're huge.
I got a set of those 55s. They're pretty solid.
Yeah, I'd like to check those out. I think they're wider than the 65s, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Well, they'll be easier to make wider for sure, just because they're not so tall.
Right. Yeah, Billy says he's waiting on a Mofo 10th scale motor.
Yeah, I've got some new motors in the works again, and I've got, I don't know, a bunch of stuff all in the works. I'm just waiting. I got to figure out my I got to pay my taxes from last year. I got to finish figuring out how much I owe the government.
Oh.
So I can figure out how much cool new stuff I can make.
Sweet. Cole Fulkerson says, what are the lengths of the links?
52 on the lower.
Yeah, the stock ones are 52 and...
I agree, Jamie.
52 and...
You're 20 millimeters on the
33.
width of the smaller ones, Jim.
I think they're 33 is what it says on there.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Dustin.
20 millimeters on the width for the smaller ones, the thin tires.
Okay.
Focus.
Thank you. Jamie Spence says the mini pins are pretty awesome for sure. Double A says, how are your new +4 axle shafts? If you're asking on the spring steel, I agree that they are good.
Those are in this one as well. I got the +4 axle shafts in here, which gives it a nice wider stance as well.
I was mistaken when I read his comment. He was wondering about the stretched one. What are the lengths of the links you used in the stretched one?
So they are basically two sets of my aluminum front upper links, which would normally be on a Jeep or a C10. And then there are 2 sets of my rear lower Jeep or C10 links. So they're like 58.5 and right around 40, I think, for the upper ones. 58.5.
Brandon in the house. What up, Grizzly?
Heck yeah.
Well, that's the man I need to talk to about making some bumper stuff.
Yeah.
So there we go. Now, are those aluminum links then?
The upper ones are aluminum, the lower are brass. So it's like a hybrid setup.
But they're not round. Are you still offering those?
Which ones? The flat ones?
Yeah, the brass lowers. I didn't know you still had those.
So I've got basically what I've been calling the V2 brass lowers now. I've gone away from the other stuff I had, the round ones. I've still got a few of them left that I'm trying to get rid of, but not many. And I'm going to these. They're round, but they're like a, kind of like a hexagonal round lower link. Yeah, these are the links that I sell in a 4-link kit right now. For either the Gladiator, the Jeep, or Deadbolt Betty, whatever.
Uh-oh. That was messy.
What's up?
What's up?
What's going on? Grizzly Works.
Not a whole lot. Just hanging out.
Hell yeah.
Come on, you're live. Tuck that shit back in.
What did I miss? What? Oh, you can't see it below the desk. It's all right.
Don't stand up. Scare the children.
Yeah, it's been kind of wild. I guess everybody's probably feeling the crazy freeze like for the whole country right now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you know.
Except for here in Georgia, apparently it's 50 something degrees today.
Oh,
and
that's
tomorrow.
In
Oh,
Washington,
man, that'd be nice. Yeah, it's like 20. Oh, it's 30 right now. It's 30 here right now.
Yeah, we're supposed to be in the 20s on Friday, I think.
Yesterday, I covered almost 600 miles, and not a single spot I went to was over 10 degrees.
Oh, Jesus.
Man.
You win.
Yeah, I woke up this morning and there was like half of a tree laying on top of my truck, but it wasn't too bad because there was a thick coat of like 3/8 inch ice covering my whole truck.
Perfect.
So when this tree branch fell, it was like the tree branch was that big around. It probably weighed like 700 pounds.
Damn.
When it fell, it didn't do anything.
With all the ice and everything on it, yeah.
Ice and didn't scratch it or dent it or anything.
So you had your winter armor on.
Yeah.
Winter is coming.
But yeah, we didn't get anything shipped out today. So if anybody ordered anything yesterday or today, it didn't ship out yet, and it might not ship out tomorrow either. We haven't had mail runs or nothing around here.
Do you have power?
That gives you time to make sure I got the
Oh,
orange
yeah,
ones.
clearly.
Yeah, down
Right?
here, Texas, I guess, is different than a lot of these northern states. Nobody knows what to do when it gets frozen here.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody just like throw their hands in the air and gives up. And nobody does anything.
So that gives you time to check and make sure I got the orange rings coming, right?
Yeah, should be plenty of time extra.
I'm just messing with you. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about mine either. I ordered 2 motors from you today.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, hopefully, gosh, I did check earlier. I haven't checked lately, but we're gonna. Oh God, it's gonna be a nightmare when I do go back to work. There's gonna be a pile of orders. I can tell.
Yeah, this is
I'm
my
at 100.
order.
Oh, I'm at 110 right now. 110 orders
Jesus.
behind.
Yeah, it was 2 pages.
Oh, man.
God.
It's fun playing catch up when I go back. Where hopefully it'll be decent tomorrow, and I can go back and start doing some work over there.
Well, that's the one I already got from you, Nick.
Yeah.
The next one was just like 4 things.
Huh.
2 sets of the rings.
No, Dirk. I'm not going to do that.
All right, maybe 5. Actually. 4 or 5. Oh, yeah, aluminum Islander kit. Set of bearings. Some +3 brass hubs.
And you what?
Partridge and a pear tree.
Hey Nick, have you put the Torpedo 50 in one of those yet?
I did. This one has the 50 in it right here.
How does it compare to the 30? Because that's what I got. I got a 50 and a 30.
Welcome to the show, Lachlan.
The 50 is going to have a lot more torque than the 30 does, and a little bit more wheel speed as well. But it won't have as good of a low speed startup.
Okay.
The 30 is basically engineered just to be a really, really good slow motor. And it's great for lightweight rigs, but anything pretty heavy, it kind of go with the 50.
Hey, Dustin.
The smart car comment? Yeah, I saw that. I ain't doing that, Dirk. Not a chance.
Billy said because it's the mofo rig is a beast.
I have a friend that has a smart car.
Lil Tykes car. There you go. Jeff Walters suggested a Lil Tykes car.
So he has all the panels for his smart to make it look like the Little Tykes
Damn you, Dustin.
car.
Yeah, and of course, like, let's see, about 15 or so of these orders are all priority. I'm going to have at least 15, I'm going to have at least 15 emails of people complaining about how their 2-day shipping order didn't make it.
When's my order being shipped out?
Welcome to the show, Kurt's RC.
When I checked out, it said 2 days. I want my refund of shipping.
2 days from the time it ships.
Yeah,
you need to put a disclaimer. 2 days from the time I can actually enter my shop.
Yeah.
Billy said, did you ever get that mofo spare tire cover for your Hummer?
Oh, no, I didn't. I need to get one, though. That'd be sweet.
You should suggest that to your kids for your birthday.
Hell yeah.
Billy said, did you ever get any ESCs, Nick?
ESCs.
You need to be more specific.
Tyler, you're going to be front and center.
I do have some
congrats on selling your home, Jason.
Bam.
Why am I front and center?
Because you're the only one working on something right now, and I got to go clean my tires.
He's picking his nose.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
His nose. Don't want anyone to see him.
Jeff Walters said, congrats on selling your home. Now the fun begins moving stuff. No fun.
At least we get to watch some clean
we have until the 15th of April to be out of this house, so that gives us plenty of time.
Yeah, until that last minute.
Mm-hmm. You're going to need all that time just to clear out the friggin' crawler course.
C-Dub said, we didn't get any mail for almost a week. They only have 15 carriers in our area, normally 27. USPS is falling off the map. Yeah, well.
They can't get workers, yeah.
Well, nobody can get workers.
Mm-mm.
You drive by the fast food restaurants and there's sign.
Because everybody's dying of the COVID shot.
There's an awful lot of athletes dropping. People, young people, perfectly healthy people. And then have you seen what the the caretakers, once they take the bodies and they go to embalm them, what's happening?
No, I heard something about like giant ass blood clots and shit they're finding though. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, they're not blood clots is the thing. It's
They're like
protein
worms or something.
They're protein clots.
Ugh,
they actually studied them, and they're protein clots. And there was a doctor when they started making that shot that quit and said, "Hey, this is wrong. This is what it's going to do." Well, now these protein clots are showing up, and that's what he said that shot would do.
Yeah, I have oh gosh, 3 or 4 people I knew that all got the shot and either had a stroke or died within a year.
Yeah, that's Double A said, "You guys and your conspiracies." Yeah, we should probably just forget about that right now. We're here for RC.
Hey.
Where's Tony at?
Yeah, we need some RC conspiracies.
Some RC conspiracies.
You can't have a stroke where you're walking the trail, right? Nobody would find you.
That's why you're always supposed to go with a buddy.
I'm gonna have some more motors made here pretty soon. Brushed ones.
It's called the Y-Files Local 24.
Probably gonna get some new 180 size motors as well for the TRX4.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you gotta let me know when you get those out.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking of doing. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I'm thinking of getting this whole batch of motors all done with pre-installed neodymium magnets just to see what they do.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Man.
And there's two different kinds of neodymium magnets. There's like a pressed neodymium and then like a solid one. And I'm going to try and do those solid ones, I think. It's just to see what happens. The only thing I kind of worry about is the low speed startup trying to fight that strong of a magnet.
Yeah.
Hey, Dustin, Double A needs a buddy.
For what?
He says, "I like the buddy idea." Dustin, you down?
Yeah, man, we went crawling not long ago. We're buddies. I don't know what that's in reference to.
We were talking, and Nick said that you can't fall down can't drop while you're trailing your rig because nobody'd find you. I said that's why you're supposed to have a buddy.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Of course I'll be a trailing buddy, bud.
Or you could read that in an entirely different way. Yeah, that's what I thought, Aaron. He said, "Just making a joke." That's the way I was reading it, Aaron. Anyway. So will you make a mount for those 180s to fit on the SCX 24, Nick?
Well, they'll probably fit. They'll fit on my forward-facing mount. They would fit. They would also fit on my side mount. But if you put them on the side mount, they're going to be so long, you're going to have to like cut half of your rail off to get them to
have to do a custom frame rail for it.
Some guys can't afford to cut half a rail off.
Yeah.
No, but that's awesome. Then you guys heard it here first. You can get that 180 to do the forward mount on the SCX 24.
Hell yeah.
That mount is just called the brushed or brushless mount on the website. And it'll be something like, it'll say a 12 millimeter motor bolt spacing. And that's the one that'll fit. It'll fit the BAM motor, it'll fit the pancake motor, and it'll fit 130s or 180 size motors as well. Plus it'll fit like the rocket motors, and it'll probably fit. There's tons of motors that mount will fit.
I wonder what that'll do because up here at Reaction, we've got the pulling comp.
Yeah, I saw a cool ass video the other day on Facebook of someone doing that. They had
So yeah, that 180 might be just the ticket.
Right? Would be big freaking 180 and a 24 for pulling.
That's what I'm planning on doing.
Run it on 3S.
I wish I would have saved that video. I can't remember what motor they had in it now. They had one of my motors in a tow rig. And they had it was like a 7-pound sled or something they were pulling.
Yeah.
Did a full.
It might have been Tony's
sled.
Yeah, it could have been. Did it have a big weight on the front of it? Like a big 3D printed weight on the front?
You know, it actually had the sliding weight on the sled. As he was going further forward, it slid all the way forward until it hit the front.
On the truck.
No, on the truck, on the front of the truck.
I
Did it
can't
have like a big black box on the front?
Oh, it might have. I can't remember what it looked like now.
Speaking of Tony, I was on the world of Facebooks today.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Same
freaking time.
Dude, hell yeah.
And I see a Facebook ad for the Raminator, and it is like a knockoff. It says it's only $29, and the intro, the first part of it, is part of his video whenever he's pulling out his Raminator out of his garage. And I'm like, I don't think he gave them permission to use that clip.
No, they do that with Kevin Talbot's clips too all the time.
Yeah, one of his clips are in there too.
Yeah.
Jacob said conspiracy theories are fair game for live streams. Troy Posty said he works for the mail service. The plan is to collapse the mail system worldwide and have all communications online. Big companies don't make money these days, they save it. I believe it. Crawlerballer, go check out the Y-Files. Billy said, friends are friends, pals are pals, buddies sleep together. Did not know that. Hey, buddy.
Jim.
Huh.
Did you see this?
What you got?
The Enduro buggy?
Don't look, Jim. It's a trick. His nuts are out.
As long as he stays seated. If he starts standing up, I'm gone.
No, Dustin, that was the other stream.
Right. Sorry, that was boring.
Yeah. Jason gave me one of Mofo's torque beasts to put in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I got Enduro double barrel shocks, and this thing is insane.
Oh, I definitely want to get a hold of one of those. They look pretty good, and people are doing some cool stuff. If you saw 2FM, he threw this Lexon bug body that he had picked up a while back, and he put it on there, and it was perfect. And he put the link in the description of the video, so you can go and get it. I threw it in my cart already.
The only thing that bugs me a little bit is that when you run the long cam motors, like I know how I can even show this.
Like the 50s, right?
Right. The lower link, no, the upper link.
The upper link, yeah.
Hits the motor.
Smacks the can, yeah.
But it's not terrible. Like, it's not going to fuck anything up, but it just hits it at full articulation. That's if you run double barrels.
Well, that is one nice thing.
You got to get up there, though.
That is one nice thing about the AX24.
Yeah,
is the upper link is actually mounted right behind.
Yeah,
and it fits just perfectly right behind a 50 can.
Okay.
So it pretty much almost touches it, but it's like so close in there, it still works just fine.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to fit a forward-facing brush motor in here, or brushless motor in here.
Yeah.
Because it's going to happen.
I saw, oh man, 2FM sent me some pictures earlier of him trying to fit one in here. So he's trying already.
Yeah. He's already got
I figured he would be, yeah.
His last couple of videos, he's just talking about all kinds of shit.
He might be making it up here for the Michigan Gauntlet this year.
When is that?
September 22nd and 23rd.
Yeah, I might have to try to make it this year.
Yeah.
Someone's trying to tell me I'm not allowed to go, Jason.
And you're in state. Yeah, you know.
And I told her
That's just
too
a
bad.
long drive, though.
What's up,
That's a
Boogie?
really long drive.
Uncle Lee in the house.
Yeah.
Billy said his band performed awesome at the Gauntlet.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's what motor was in that pole rig I was thinking about. There was a BAM motor in it.
That makes sense.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah.
It wasn't the servo that was stripped or was messed up, and this is the servo horn that's stripped completely out.
No shit.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna upgrade the servo anyways.
Crazy, man. I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Yeah, let me find it real quick. What's here? I don't even know if it'll even come up on camera. There are no teeth in there.
Man.
It is completely here.
Yeah, for anybody wondering, those brass servo beasts I sell come with a an aluminum servo horn, and it's actually 7075 aluminum.
Nice.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, less likely to strip that little sucker out.
I didn't even think you had any of those left after Sinister put 3 of them in his freaking
God,
6x6.
yeah.
Well, I sold out of the first 100, and now they sent me the second batch. They almost, I think I talked about this before, they tried to talk me out of doing any more. They're like, we can't make any more of these for you. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? You already made a first 100 of them. You sent them to me. It's like, I know you can make them. They're like, oh, well, just to make that first 100, we ruined 1,000 brass cases trying to make the first 100.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you got it figured out then.
I'm like, well, you guys, surely you figured it out by now. I mean, damn.
I hope that was 1,000 at first, and then they finally figured it out, and not they were ruining them as they were making them.
No, I think what they were saying, the electroplate, like all these little brass parts.
Yeah.
These are all, they're brass, but they're also electroplated brass. So even though they just look like straight brass, everything you buy that's brass will have electroplating on it because of their rigorous standards for like salt weather testing and all that other crap. Because otherwise they'll turn green within like a few months. They'll start turning
good
green,
for marine use
and all that. So those are all what they were doing when they were electrocoating them, the electroplating on the inside of the servo, because there's so little space inside there with that big brushless motor that's inside that servo. When they'd electroplate the inside of it, the motors would no longer fit in them. And so they couldn't figure out, I guess, how to make them fit right without that. You know, that's why like most servos you see that have a bigger motor in them all have that cutout. So the motor sticks out through the servo case.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Okay.
Well, I didn't want the cutout. I want the thing to be sealed.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're paying a lot of money for a servo. You don't want to worry about a bunch of dust and water and crap getting down in there and ruin the thing. So like it needs to be sealed. But it's apparently sealing it causes a lot of issues for manufacturing.
Well, we appreciate them, Nick. Well, I bought every one I could afford.
I'm trying to get trying to bust off into the servo game a little more. Now that the black labels are all sold out again, I'm probably going to be going to a version 2 of the black label.
Cool.
And also going to be getting more of the regular servo beasts back in that are not brass. And maybe one or two other servos. We'll kind of see how this goes, you know. See how much money I can afford to spend. That's the problem.
I definitely want some more aluminum servo beasts.
Yeah.
Because I had the original ones when you came out with them. I've got number 9, and then I got another one, and I've been sitting on them since then. And I had just installed them like 6 weeks ago, and I'm just okay. I want this in everything.
What links are those?
These are the Injora high clearance brass links for the FCX 24, or no, for the Max Smasher, and they fit perfect. They're the exact length, 52 millimeters or whatever, so you can swap them on for high clearances on the AX.
That is good to know.
Good tip. Double A says he unfortunately he's going moose hunting during the gauntlet.
Unacceptable.
They don't have any moose in Lower Michigan.
Yeah, the new Servo Beast will be the aluminum Servo Beast will be like the brass one, where it has the rounded off ears and stuff too. So
Okay.
that'd be pretty sweet.
Excellent. Basically the same, only just aluminum.
Basically the same, just aluminum. I got to try and figure out how to be competitive price wise with the damn thing though. That's going to be the problem, especially with freaking Injora now getting ready to come out with the Servo.
God,
too.
they released them already.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
11
can order
kg
them straight
servo.
from China if you want.
I mean,
you know what I'd love to
obviously
do?
this
Oh
is-
man, if I could get these things cheap enough, I'd sell them like at cost just to try to fuck with Injora.
Hey Nick,
That's the way to
Yep.
do it.
obviously, you are mofo, but some of us have been talking and we think that, you don't charge enough for your stuff.
Yeah, that's one of the problems I run into. I try to work with volume rather than charging what
I
I should be
understand
charging.
why you do it. It's just that, I don't know, you are, your stuff is premium and it's not just another one-off. Injora can crank that shit off all day long because it's just another one-off. But,
Jim, I
your
appreciate the
stuff-
sentiment, but you're really screwing with me right now. I'm trying to order mofo stuff and you're trying to up the prices over here. Gosh damn it.
Yeah, let me put an order in first.
I just want to
Talking.
see him be successful and not go under because it's not worth him making the parts. And then we don't have a mofo anymore,
Well,
I
so
mean-
far I've been doing decently enough. You don't have to worry about it. I want to.
All right. Well,
Tell you what I'd love to do.
like I said, it's your deal and you know what you're doing. I'm just saying, there are those of us out here that would pay more.
Yeah,
Because
I'd love to get.
it's worth it.
Man, if I could ever figure out how to get like $1 million loan and just stock up on a bunch of really badass parts, I'd probably make like a line of parts called FYI, and it would just be FU and Jora parts, right? And sell them for like $3 cheaper than anything Jora sells that part for.
God, that'd be fucking awesome.
To see if I can get them out of our damn game. Get out of our game, Jora. Get out.
The problem is they probably have so much like room to move on those prices that they'd be
they
like,
do.
all right, fine, $6 down.
They have
All
a
right,
million
sweatshop's getting a
Chinamen
little
to
hotter.
kill.
Let's lower the prices.
They have a million Chinamen to sacrifice on the altar to beat you. They do. They don't play fair or nice.
No, they don't. And they know it. They know what they're doing.
That's what I'm saying, though. Nick, your stuff is not just garbage. It's not just another one-off copy. Everything is custom. So, those of you who are listening, it is well worth your money to buy this stuff.
Hit buy now, Tyler.
What?
Said hit buy now.
For what?
You said you were looking at mofo. So, oh no, wait. Who was that? Was that
That was me.
Tyler or Dustin?
That was Dustin.
Oh, just hit
That
buy
was me.
now.
That was me with the last one. I want to get that cage. The Olympus cage. That thing is sexy.
Yeah, I've still got, I don't know, 25 or 30 of those cages left, I think. In either purple or gold.
You should just
They're still
donate
on-
one to the
And
Tyler Foundation.
they are still on sale. So,
Oh, yeah, that's a hell of a price.
Oh yeah.
I thought when I bought
unbelievable
those things,
price.
I thought when I bought them, they were just going to fly off the shelf and I'd be like over it in a few months, like a month or two. Like shit, nobody wants to pay $100 for something, at all. It's like, damn. And
I
on
think
their
people are-
description, it's like these are handmade. Each one takes 8 hours for someone, some guy in Vietnam to TIG weld and bend all those little pieces and TIG weld them together. It's like, damn, 8 hours of labor into each one of these things for $100. It's like, that's really not a bad deal even for $100.
I think a lot of people are like me and they're a little intimidated to dive that deep into something like that.
Never.
You can do something like that with it. Where you put
I think
interior in.
diving that deep into the 24 scale is where people get intimidated
Yeah.
because that's a lot of money to spend on something that small.
Yeah. It's like that's the only thing that's stopping me right now.
But I mean, then again, there are people that do it. So there's plenty
Jim?
of people that do
A couple people in the chat here that do it.
it.
Troy's
buy 'em
got
up.
one. He said he got one of the last rainbow. I don't know where there was a color.
Okay, guys.
Double A Day said he's got one too.
Are you ready for my second reveal?
Yes, sir. See it.
Don't stand up.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think it's gorgeous.
Yay.
Oh,
Lame.
Full rotation. Let's see the front. That's the back.
Seen it.
Those
Don't
tires
back
are gonna
to
be
it.
fat.
Don't make that mistake on a date.
damn. Those tires look sick.
Yeah.
Out there.
Tip her forward just for the there we go. Look at that.
Sporting the Mofo Islander kit and DDPs.
Man.
You got
Let's see
them
the
Diamond
tires
Dallas
from the
pages
front.
on there, bro?
What?
What? I'm just
Are
here to
those-
make Brandon laugh. That's it.
are those
No one
You
else.
really are. I think I'm the only one that catches it.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I hear you chuckle after it, and everyone else is like, what?
Are those the Proline swampers?
No, these are your favorite company's swampers.
Double A
Oh.
said gay over the loudspeaker.
They look pretty
I
good
know.
for out on the island kit.
I'm surprised they don't blow up.
Strawberries and cream. Troy
How
said
tall are they,
lame.
Jason?
What?
How tall are they?
They are gymnos.
What, 56? Okay.
Hell yeah.
It's good looking.
I just need to figure out a freaking battery tray for this sumbitch.
Yeah, those are 56 before you put them on those mofos.
What's the inside of it look like?
Distorted with that Islander kit, so they're probably
The
sort
inside of this?
56 now.
Yeah. Meaning, because you said you had to figure out a battery tray.
Oh,
From
yeah.
the show JP Slayer. Said
I need
blacked out
one
the steering horn.
that will go directly, like, horizontally across, up over the transmission. Like, so the front of the battery tray needs to meet up with the front of the plate of the transmission, and then straight across. Up, across, down.
Do you need a battery tray to cut out?
No, I have plenty. A stock battery tray won't work.
No.
That's,
Too
yeah, it's
long.
got to be a custom one.
Yeah, the legs aren't tall enough to go up over the transmission.
Billy
We
said,
should
how
be-
much are they on sale?
You must be
Jason.
talking about the Olympus.
What was that, Tyler?
I think I've got them for
You should
69 right
find
now.
you should find
I'm
a little
not sure what
toolbox
Billy
that'll
was
fit in the
talking
back
about.
of that. But then you can use the toolbox as like your battery tray. Just
Double A
cut
said,
into the body.
Yep.
Double A
Like
said,
a-
Jason, Velcro to the back of the cab.
Yeah. I can't open it. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Billy was asking about the Olympus. He might have been behind.
Yeah, I
what
think
is it,
I've got them
60
at
bucks?
60. I think they're $69.99 right now. I think.
That's cheap.
$69.99.
That is cheap for that chassis.
Yeah.
I'll
As far as
make
Future
it
Tech is messaging me
69,
back and told me to
All
stop.
titanium. It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
aluminum.
that's
It's not
actually really
steel. It's
surprising.
titanium.
Oh, I love this truck.
If I had 60 bucks, I'd probably get another one. That silver one would be awesome.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even gonna read that aloud, Billy. What do you think of that?
I saw it and I almost read it.
Let's see here.
Sucks it's a Ford.
That's just not even worth reading.
Yeah, the really cool thing too about this link setup I've got on this thing.
Yep.
You see Dustin picking it up and dropping it over there, and see it's all like floppy looking.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, putting these links on it has took the floppy out of it.
Huh.
Nice.
And doing that stretch and putting the links on it took the floppy out, and it's just like perfect now. It doesn't fling side to side. Doesn't bounce anymore. It's like having oil shocks, even though it doesn't have oil shocks.
Dustin's got all kinds of bounce.
Is it?
Like here's another stock one.
Is it because of the angle of the suspension? Maybe.
Well, that's the weird thing. Now there's more angle in the suspension on
Yeah.
this one. There's
the
even
stuff
more
on
angle.
the laid out one bounced the same amount on mine.
That's probably why it laid out those
Yeah.
shocks a little bit more. That's probably why.
So the
I did
springs
use,
aren't as effective.
I did
Hey, Nick.
use, yeah.
Uncle Lee said you need alternative to Fury Tech ESC.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
I've been trying.
It's hard to do that for the price, though.
I know. And get the programmable ability or whatever.
My little tiny shock spacers, spring spacers. I got 2 of those on each shock in here.
Oh yeah,
Stiffing them back up so it's not floppy when
floppy.
they do.
You don't want the floppy springs or floppy
He
shocks.
says you could. He says you could call it the Mo-FOC.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mofo C.
Fuck
I had
off, Fury Tech.
I've been trying to get a hold of all these damn places, right, and see if somebody will make me an ESC. Like, God, I've talked to Castle. I've tried to talk to Spectrum. I can't get a hold of anybody at freaking Spectrum. I've talked to a few other factories in China and various other places, and I just can't seem to get one that's, tells me, yeah, we can do that for 100% for sure. That doesn't want me to buy 1,000 units up front.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd like to at least test one first,
Right.
Send me a sample and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could do it. You'll give us big money first.
So that they can also then go and turn around and sell it to a bunch of other people.
Yep.
Well,
The
then
next day, and Jorah's going to have one too.
Yep.
Has anybody tried that little mini Hobby Wing one?
Mm-mm.
I have not
Double
yet.
A just said that. Hobby Wing? Question mark.
Because Hobby Wing makes
$99?
one. They make a micro one, but I think it's even more expensive than the Furitech one is. I think it's like 85
That's
or
surprising.
something.
That's all
Double A
fine
said
and dandy if
99.
the damn thing will work with no problems.
Mm-hmm. And I think I heard somebody earlier saying that that Castle's not going to make the Micro V2 anymore, the Sidewinder. Is that correct?
Yeah. They quit.
Didn't
can't get it.
NSDRC have a little ESC for a hot minute or no?
I don't
Am I
know.
thinking of someone else?
I don't know.
Thought I saw someone on
Wonder-
Facebook. Someone was making tiny little ESC things, kind of like the lizard.
Hell, maybe I
Welcome
could
to the
just
show,
make.
Josh Tired.
Maybe I can just get Castle to make me some of their old V2s.
There you go.
Like, just stick a mofo label on it and send it my way.
Right?
So
Make the label out of brass.
Well, what
Dude,
they
if you
probably
could do that, I'd be all over that. I love that sound of that V2.
did is they're probably going to that 32-bit style now. Maybe they're trying to do that instead of their old school style with all the different frequencies. I don't know. No, I'm
I
just
think we
playing.
should go back to crystals, the good old days.
Yeah.
There we go. Double A said, "Do you know why Hobby Wing is expensive? It's worth it."
$229.
I'd like to see somebody take the chance and buy one and see what it does.
Tony CC.
are you
welcome
talking
to
about the one for
show.
the 128 scale stuff?
Only in the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, it's
He
like
said
80
Holmes
bucks.
Hobbies Mini ESC question mark.
The Holmes Hobbies is like $150 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, someone
Oh,
should
but he
take the
does
one out
have
of.
one. Holmes does have a Mini ESC.
Yeah, it's about the size of the Castle, probably. I think.
Do you think the electronics for the what's that tiny 1/32 thing you keep trying to build, Jason, but never get around to it?
Orlando.
Yeah, you think the Orlando ESC will?
Not for brushless.
It wouldn't have power.
Yeah, isn't it like a
Tony said
15
they
amp
have
or
a
something?
$103 one.
They do run on 2S.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but what's the amperage? The amperage for the motor? Probably real low.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like 15 amp or something. It's small. It's low.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
battery I got for it.
Tony said that mini one from Holmes is 103.
And it's brushed only.
Oh.
$103 for a brushed ESC. Nah.
Well, I would buy one, like for one, special rig.
I bet it's a really good brushed ESC.
At that point, I'll just stick with Furitech.
Does he make a mini brushed motor? Oh yeah, he did. He just
Yeah, he does.
Well, I think that mini is supposed to be meant for 10th scale stuff.
Oh,
so it's probably like a 70 amp ESC. Whereas for brush motors we're using, you can get away with like 10 amp ESCs versus 70.
Says brushed only 30 amps.
30 amps. Wow, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Aaron said, I think the mini hobby wing is for drifting, not crawling.
With an 80 amp burst, though, he said.
Damn.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and it's got a 25 volt input. I'm looking at it now. What is 25 volts? Like 6S?
That's 6S.
That's mini.
All right,
That's
somebody
just...
buy one. Put 6S in it.
6S through a brushless 124.
Do it on live. That's how you make a sled pull vehicle right there.
Yeah. You'd have to have a trailer for the battery.
Yeah. I don't think they make mini 6S batteries.
Yeah, you'd have to do it as a semi with a semi trailer, and you have like the airlines only have the battery connection.
And you have to buy. You also have to buy an external BEC for that one. I mean, technically, you might be able to run a servo off it, but it's only a 0.5 amp BEC.
Ugh.
I don't know how well that would work. But I guess, you could run 6S with the stock servo. You'd probably be all right.
Well, I'm curious to see what these guys are doing with I can't remember who's doing it, but they're doing the quad ESCs, the quadcopter ESCs.
Yeah, I did talk to actually, you know what? I need to check and see if they ever replied back to me. I did talk to one of those factories that makes those. And I never did. They were on their Chinese vacation or whatever here recently.
Yeah.
So I need to see if they ever messaged me back now.
They
do those little quad ESCs with the 32-bit, which is pretty much like what the FOC is. It's like a 32-bit type of thing.
Nick, if you can get 4 pancake motors and a custom rim that will hold them, and get one of those quadcopter ESCs to run 4-wheel independent motors.
Motor on a wheel.
You could do dig. You could do.
Dude, that would be
dig
sick.
Would be considered, but on half of a truck.
You could do like the like that new Bronco has, where it just has like steering assist. Every time you go to turn, it turns one wheel completely off, pushes the outer rear wheel a little faster.
Yeah.
The other wheel's the inner wheel a little faster, You could do like a total circle with your rig.
Don't tell me, man.
Circles, probably.
Call the rig the flapjack. You got 4 pancakes on there. You could
yeah. The short stack.
Short stack.
All American Slam, and then Denny's will sue you. It'll be great.
Hell yeah.
Wait, you need 4 servos so you could independently steer each wheel.
Man.
No, you just use the motor itself, braking it and starting it. Drag the left
it could
side,
be like a skid
power the
steer.
right.
You could
It'd
just skid
basically be
steer.
like tracks, yeah.
And with those drone ESCs, you can program all that in there too, as far as like what the motors do based off of your control movement.
Well, hell, we're sitting here with $1 million
just
idea,
drive
and
with
no one's
one
got a
stick
fucking
or
pen and
something?
paper.
Yeah, I also don't have the brain capacity to program those things. So
You got a $700 computer that doesn't work. I'm sure you can figure it out.
well, it's working now. I fixed it.
Oh, good.
After it crashed the last time, I fixed it.
Dump a little water down the back of it. You'd be all right.
No, there's plenty of water in there. It's water cooled.
Good. Good.
No, I just unplugged the old hard drive. It works
I think
fine
this
now.
might be my new favorite rig.
Every new build is your new favorite rig until the next one.
Jason, that is a beautiful rig, though, dude. That's a really good
It
rig.
really is.
It is.
Should
He's
have
got
gave me that blue body.
He's got
Shall we
that
see how
model
much it
down.
weighs?
Yeah. A gajillion pounds.
Jason, what would you be working on right now if I never gave you that blue truck body?
Oh, dude. I have no idea.
I just watched that video today.
Troy said Holmes Hobby ESC is bare board, requires full assembly, 32-bit 4S capable. And Brian Koshner is back. He's up to 86%. All right, brother.
Hey,
We're hoping your power gets back on.
poor Brian's been sitting in his car waiting for his phone to charge, huh?
That's what he said. Troy said nowhere near Fury Tech features.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the problem with ESCs. Like, it's going to be really hard to compete with the features of Furitech at that price point.
Yeah, the only problem with Furitech is the features, though. They're like, here's the ESC, here's your programming. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Okay, any guesses?
The weight of it? Oh, God.
497 and a half.
Do you have like links and stuff on it, or what brass do you have on it right now?
I have no brass.
I'm gonna go
Oh, wait.
686.
397.
Isn't it a metal body, though? Or is it
Die-cast body.
Die-cast body.
597.
Yeah, I'm going 700.
I'll go
That's a big truck.
686.
Five and a
AA
half.
said 689. Brian said, been using these things called books?
Hey, if we're the closest to it, we win that, right?
5 and a half.
Giveaway. Yeah, quick.
If you can get it,
625, 589.
if you can get it right on the money, I will mail this truck to you.
All right,
Oh, God.
627.
You just asked for somebody to win this now.
Yeah.
632.
You got a mirror behind you. I can actually read it right now.
587. There you go.
810
650.
from Don Rooster. 455 from
810.
Radioactive. 481 from Troy.
How much was the blue one?
JP
blue
Slater,
one?
754.
Yeah.
The blue
That's
one was
cheating.
I wouldn't go
786.
giving it away, Jason.
Damn, the blue one was 786. Holy crap.
How much brass was on that?
None.
538.
All right.
688.
Those bodies weigh a ton.
Billy says, what's everybody guessing
92.
numbers for?
All right, just say what it is. Come on.
We are
I already
guessing
said
the weight.
420, Brian.
Wait,
We are
are those
guessing the weight
items
of this
mixtures
guy.
aluminum or brass?
What? Oh, I take that back. It does have brass in it. It has the brass island kit from Mopo.
Oh, we're talking like
818.
900 now.
Yeah, you're pushing.
Uncle Lee said
You're pushing
798.
up there.
Oh, and it had the heavy zero hubs too, didn't it?
Yeah.
I saw those heavy zero hubs. We're talking
Well,
like,
no, they're the heavy plus 3 hubs.
we're probably talking God. Oh, close to 900 probably.
I'd say that body alone is probably close to 500 by itself.
Final guess, 831.
No.
What is it?
It's not.
Fine. Okay.
763.
So the final weight 780.
Man,
That's not bad.
Full gear got close to 798.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 780 grams. Damn. 6 grams lighter. Well, I wonder what I did different. Oh, it's the emu shocks. I don't have the emu shocks on it.
Yeah. But you do have a headache rack on it.
Yeah, but it's
nobody
plastic.
guessed it spot on. Double A said I'm the closest. C Dub said 780 just now. Full Gear
That-
said I cheated.
That is so awesome. so awesome.
Oh,
Now the question is, how much heavier is that body than the four wheels?
Oh, so each wheel and tire setup, the way I have it, is 68 grams.
Okay.
Yep.
272.
Yeah. She's a heavy bitch. I'm still working on the perfect name for it.
Heavy bitch.
Heavy bitch. I was going to go with Big Red, but...
Bertha?
But Cletus.
Cletus. Cletus. I was kind of thinking Daredevil, though.
How about Cooter?
Cooter. That's kind of nasty because it's red. And a red Cooter,
you know,
Cooter is
Garage, the Dukes of Hazzard. You guys and your heads in the gutter, huh?
That's where my mind goes instantly.
Instantly, yeah.
Zach wants to see it run.
All right.
Wants to see both of them run.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Wait, you might have to. No, you can't stand up, remember?
All right. I got to figure out a way to get this battery to stay in the cab.
Just put it in there and shut the doors.
It will fall out between, like...
Oh, Billy's taking off again. All right, Billy, we'll see you in 5 minutes. Double A said, not coochie, Jason. Billy's still guessing numbers. 475, he said.
Yeah.
A little late there, Bill.
It's in there. It's in there. Remote. I need a remote. And I need my remote with my little thumb steer on it. What did I do with it?
Uh-huh.
Last time I saw it was on the
Double A again says Velcro inside cab.
I don't like Velcro. Velcro is too much of a pain in the ass.
For Uncle Jesse.
Oh, wow. These little AX24s are stupid light. 229 grams with the battery in it.
That's pretty close to a stock deadbolt.
226.
I don't have a stock SCX24 anymore.
Stock deadbolt was what, Jim? 230 something?
226. Yeah, but this is also 4-wheel steer.
Jason, can you see that scale on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to weigh my all-metal Bronco. What do you think it weighs?
God.
You got
a literal metric ton.
I'm going to say 900 grams.
900?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because it doesn't have a die-cast body, so I'm going to say like 700.
696.
Yeah, over 1,000. Yeah, 1279.
Oh, 79.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know, right?
You're pushing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you're pushing Psycho's territory on his freaking brass monkey build.
When I first tested it, I kept it off camera. And I was like, "What's 2 batteries? Oh, 2,000 grams? Yeah, that's not believable.
Nobody's
Let's
gonna
go with
believe
1. 1,000 is."
That's hilarious.
That was good. Very well played, sir.
I'm trying to move the camera around.
It's Dustin we're dealing with.
Bam.
I'm a born con artist. Or carny.
I mean, the problem
What
is
my grandpa used to call me.
The problem is the first time I don't take you seriously will be the time that you are actually being
100%.
serious.
It's going to be a boy who cried wolf situation.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's gonna
For
really
sure.
haunt you, right? No, really, I'm dying.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Sure.
I can't swim.
Oh, I can't exit solo out. That's dumb.
Uncle Lee said he has a brass monkey servo.
Oh, you
That
can't
funky
solo out?
monkey.
Okay, hang on.
God.
There we go.
He fixed it.
Brass monkey. That
That
funky
funky monkey.
brass monkey. No, go away.
Yeah,
I was getting the replay of Dustin's adjusting.
Just doing a classic re-rack on camera. You know how it goes.
My computer it lagged.
Oh, you're brave to start up on the wall with that thing.
That's where he always starts with these things, and it always falls.
Oh my God, that would. Ugh, I couldn't do it.
That's why it's called Treacherous Ridge. It's scary. Test of nerves.
And you're driving one-handed too, aren't you?
Yep.
He's had lots of practice, though.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Wow, I just left it. Uncle Lee said they're sold by Pro Modeler. That's it. I've been trying to remember that for a long time. Thank you, Uncle Lee. Radioactive Steel says, hit that. I don't know what you want to hit. Just barely hanging on there.
Make you pucker up a little bit right there.
I'm waiting to watch that tire like shift to the side as he's going on one of the edges of a rock or something.
If you listen closely, you can hear Brandon's sphincter tightening.
You can. I'm like, don't drop it. Don't drop. Oh God.
You need a red or silver servo horn, C-Dub said. Radioactive's taking off. He says he's got to run. Hit the thumbs up on your way out, all. Hell yeah. Thank you, Radioactive. We'll catch you next time, buddy.
Jason, do you have a red paint marker that's pretty similar to the color of that truck?
No.
Dang. It'd be cool to do the diff covers in red.
Oh, yeah.
Or chrome. You have a chrome pen.
I do have a chrome pen.
That would be good. Those would be good. Good suggestion, Dustin. What? Oh, look at that.
Just push it out.
Push it out of the way, yeah.
That's a big bitch.
Oh, bitch, get out the way.
That just looks so cool, man. Just look at that.
Oh.
It's moving the freaking rocks out of the way. Jesus.
Man, it's like, you're in the wrong place.
My asshole's tighter than a snare drum in a snowstorm right now. Don't let that thing fall.
It'll cause a fucking earthquake if it falls.
Oh, you should have heard it fall and hit the ground. Well, I had the blue one though, but it was the same kind of truck. It fell off the freaking table at reaction during New Year's, and oh my God, did it freaking make a noise.
And Jason cried a little bit.
No, I didn't. I laughed.
That's brass servo.
I mean, that's about how you cope with stuff.
So these boxes, you can take the box of this thing apart. The box sides come off. And the damn thing like exploded. Box eyes would fly in, the body grabbed it one way. It was hilarious.
So it was like a real accident.
Yeah.
from that height. Can you imagine that? You're in a Ford vent side and you fall 200 feet.
No.
Yeah.
Long way down.
Is that a Ford like F-100 Ranger body, or is that an old F-150?
This one?
Yeah.
This is a F-150.
Damn it.
Vent side F-150. $200 feet? Dead. Well, I'm thinking more of the carnage of the truck, I mean, how all the shit would just blow apart. Jeff Walter said, Jason, die-cast master. The master cast.
Servo. This servo is freaking crazy.
What servo do you have in it?
It's the Mighty Chihuahua from Tony CCX.
Boy, how embarrassing would it be if you turned that up
only
right
a
now?
Tesla. That just looks fucking totally sweet.
Love it. Look at how clean my basement is, guys.
Well, no wonder the house sold.
It's spotless.
Boy, I do not envy the amount of packing you're going to have to do.
Oh, no. We're going to have to do like one room at a time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'll move out to Michigan after you've already moved, so you don't ask me to help.
Oh, he's easily got 4 loads in that basement.
That's what she said.
Oh, no. Come on now. I drive a freaking semi-truck.
That is true. You just pack the back end of one of those up.
That is exactly what I'm going to do.
Aaron, what did I hear about what? I don't know. Aaron asked if I heard about that. I don't know what that
slow
is.
crawl. This is just unreal.
Yeah.
What motor's in there?
Torque Beast, of course.
Very nice.
You running that on V2 Electronics?
Yes.
I'm still wondering why mine's not that smooth.
His is so heavy, it's just struggling, but it looks good.
It looks good.
Guys, look how slow this slow crawl is. I'm
Meanwhile, that motor's
throttle,
wound
but
out.
damn, it's slow.
Wow, look, it's even got actual exhaust.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Whoa, okay. Double A was asking me if I actually heard about that. I didn't know what he was talking about. He was referring to when I said 200-foot drop. Apparently, a guy drove his family off a cliff in California, and they survived.
Oh, shit.
Must have been in a Subaru.
Subaru.
In a Tesla.
Ooh.
I've heard about stuff like that, though. Like when I lived in South Florida, there was a guy that went off of one of the overpasses in his BMW M3. And it was about 130-foot drop or something like that. And he walked away from it.
In Tampa?
Damn.
No, it was down in South Florida near Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Guarantee the headline started with Florida man.
Yeah, probably.
Florida man survives horrific car crash after ingesting bath salts midair.
This is instant.
Terrible.
Yeah. The reporter on the scene had this to say: "Oh my God, my face! Ah!"
I was just about to go there.
Back to you in the studio.
Oh my God, Justin! I so want you to do the news.
Hey man, If I didn't have
What's going on, Dusty?
That was the trajectory I was going for.
It went well, man. That was perfect.
That was an impressive crawl with that truck.
What's going on, Dusty? He said, "What's happening, family?"
That truck is way more planted than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
It's those wheels.
Did you use the double barrel springs on it?
Yeah.
So it's double barrel springs on what, stock length?
Yeah.
Definitely needed it.
What it is it's that die-cast body is so heavy it creates its own
gravity.
Gravitational field, right? So it pulls the earth to it.
Should name it Red Heifer.
Big red heifer.
Said, always good to hear Florida jokes.
It's the big red heifer.
Yeah.
Dusty said, always good to hear Florida jokes, but this place will kill you in a second.
Get Stumpy out the way.
I remember when I moved down there from Missouri, I was like 7. And, I was 7. And it was the 70s. So
hasn't fallen over.
I took a fishing pole and went down to the pond to go fishing in Florida.
Yeah, but you could do that back then. Can't do that now. In some places
you could do that back then, but it's probably not any more of a good idea then than it is now, because they have things down there that are called alligators. But I didn't know nothing about them.
Dang, it looks good with that Chevy in frame. It's 2 good-looking trucks right there.
But it's a Chevy.
Okay.
So it runs?
Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
Close your eyes.
No, I want to see this.
Oh, I like that one. Double A. He said you should call it Red
Jason.
Rider.
Red Rider, yeah.
The Red Rider, yeah.
Red Rock.
The Red Rocket.
Big Red Rocket.
A big red rocket, yeah.
Big old red rocket.
That wouldn't be suggestive.
God, that thing's gonna just slam down.
Just snap the little wood when it hits. Oh,
Fairly
real
gentle.
puckered up there. Holy cow!
That was gentle.
Sat down with authority, though.
It did.
So you guys all know what happens to a stock rig when it sits like this on the back of this.
Yeah.
It doesn't sit like that.
It's a back foot or front foot. That's what I did to my Gladiator when I was over there.
Look at that shit.
Like, you could probably let it sit on. Yeah, I was gonna say you could let it sit on that bumper and it would still hold it.
This is what I use
like,
for a counter
when
rig.
I'm done.
Oh, jeez, I've never noticed that in there.
Yeah, that truck said, when I'm done.
Oh, Jason, I have a really good name for the truck.
What?
Schindler's List.
Ooh.
The only color that shows up in that movie is red.
That's kind of ironic because right now the screen on my phone is only in black and white.
Hey, there you go.
No, that's probably not a good idea.
Hey, Jim, don't be anti-Semitic, okay?
Actually, I was thinking the other way around.
Okay, fine. I just, I really thought Kanye West would appreciate it.
Jeez. Well, hell, let's just slap a swastika on the roof then.
Now you're thinking. We'll call it General Lee 2.0.
Oh, God.
These are the important topics we need to talk about these days. Ooh, will that thing even hold the weight of that truck?
Yeah. I had it sitting on it all night last night.
So Zach,
Oh,
or I
God.
mean, Raptor Man wants to know what happened with Corey.
Listen,
Apparently,
man,
he made the mistake of letting young people on his show.
I don't like to use the phrase child porn, but
he posted the link to the live on Facebook.
the worst possible place you could post it.
Yeah.
And a bunch of children jumped in and started shaking their ass on camera and being loud.
Love it.
That's sexy.
Punk kids.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate. All jokes aside, it was really fucked up.
Yeah, it was.
Hell yeah. Not about that.
Hell
Wiggling
yeah.
toes.
I still need to get that thing fixed and working.
Those tires do look real. Let's see a front shot of the tires, Jason, please.
Hold on, I just got it. You know.
Yeah, those do look good on those.
Yep.
Those are the Enduro.
And I've seen
I need
enough
to
of those.
do that servo horn.
I've seen enough of those trucks that have wheels and tire setups like that. Like that's a believable setup, and it actually looks fairly scalable, even the wheels being too big.
Yeah.
I need to get the brass island spacers back in stock.
Yeah, I know. I had to get aluminums today.
Oh, you don't know how many freaking emails I've gotten asking about that.
I was wondering why you haven't responded to anything I've said to you. You've just been ignoring all of your messages, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, guys, it has been, I just seen what Dustin put up here. It has been discussed, and Friday night is going to be on the schedule for a live stream every Friday night. So, mark it on your calendars because it is going to be the world premiere of
The Beardy Bunch Live. Nice.
Beardy Bunch.
Heck yeah.
That is excellent.
Love it. That's so cool.
So Uncle Lee has to take off so he can get up early and fly home. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Happy
Take it
travels,
easy,
Uncle Lee.
Lee.
We'll catch you probably Friday. Maybe.
Yep.
You can sneak off. A little guilty pleasure.
Freaking cool. Love it.
James
Okay,
said
yeah.
that's awesome. Local 24 said amazing. Double A said Beardy Bunch.
Here is another one of my creations.
Jim?
Jim's your son?
Wait.
The numbers don't add up here.
Sporting another set of mofo rims.
UPWs with the cheese cutters.
Heck
Cheese
yeah.
graters. Cheese graters.
Cheese cutters, nice.
And I believe it also has the Mighty Torque Beast in it.
Oh, yeah.
What shocks are those?
The emus, oh man, emus for RC 4-wheel drive. They're made for the Glendale truck.
Okay.
The Galanda.
Galanda. Yep.
Or the Jalan.
All right. Well, now I'm gonna have to build a Jeep Cherokee 24 scale because that's what I had on my XJ when I had it. Was
Oh, yeah.
ability
What
to-
in the world is this?
Those are lungs. I breathe air for you. I pump blood for you. I filter waste for you.
Buy another RC.
Buy another RC. Yes.
I love it. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
That's my brain on RC. That's my brain on mofo, man.
You know what? I'm curious. I want to know. So 780 was the diecast build.
That's how you end up with 2 pages of mofo.
Wow. It's literally more than double what my JLU weighs.
It's what?
More than double
what my JLU weighs. My JLU weighs 326.
Wow.
Every part in this box is for mofo. And it'll build the whole truck, except no drive shafts. And I can't seem to get my 3D printed high rise.
Oh, yeah.
Truss for the rear axle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. You should freaking come out with some brass freaking drive shafts.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. And I should have more time now lately. I do have a guy working for me again.
I'd settle for a rear truss.
His name is Mike. And he's been doing most of the orders. So if your order's screwed up, blame it on him, not me.
Mike.
That's good to know. We know who to talk to now. Cool. I can remember Mike. Mike's easy.
Yeah, he's a pretty good dude. He's I stole him from another coffee shop.
So, Jim, there's something you should know about your part of your birthday present.
Yeah.
The purple thing that you got.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have to pay for that.
No kidding.
Nope.
It's so pretty.
The other thing about your birthday gift,
very
Jim,
much,
is
sir.
that he's going to need that back.
Yeah, this is actually number 9.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Jim
Nick's handwriting
Jim
right
messaged me after I talked to you, Jason.
I know.
He's like, yeah, man, I'm getting ready to go on the site right now and buy that purple number 9 from you. I'm like, don't buy that right now. I can't tell you
what
why.
he said was, you can't.
Don't buy that.
I'm having website issues. Don't do it.
He goes and buys it, and you just cancel the order on it.
I got on the phone with him, and he's like, dude, there's something weird going on. I'm like, what? I went to buy my pancake, and he said I couldn't. I wasn't allowed to buy it. And then he's all going on and on and on. I wonder if he's going to get it engraved for me for number 9. I'm like, yeah, that's totally
That's
it.
exactly
That was
it.
the only thing that clicked in mind of why I couldn't buy my movie. Because I knew it was on the shelf waiting for me.
Oh, it was great. Little did he know it was probably on a plane heading this way.
Apparently so.
Oh, that was awesome. Hell yeah. So
Yep, that's going in fenders.
I need a vote.
Dusty's programming hobby wings at the moment.
I got all the parts that I need to build another rig, but I don't know which one to build.
Mine.
So I have, and I temporarily put the old blue back on its toy chassis to let my boy play with it for a little while. But so here's the choices. Do I build old blue back? Do I build USA 1 back? Or do I build Baby Crusher back?
Blue.
Old blue?
Old blue.
That's kind of where I was leaning.
It was
Just
funny though,
because-
because Jason gave him old blue, and then Jason got his red and white one in, and his son's like, "Oh, that one's mine too."
Yeah. He's like, well, thank God he uses the T pronunciation versus the F pronunciation, because he's like, tuck, tuck, tuck. But yeah, so we got to vote blue.
2 of them.
So it's 2. 3. I was leaning that way because old blue is what literally started this whole kick. So I'm gonna have to build old blue back, which means I'm gonna have to buy a replacement because when I take old Blue from the boy, he's
Oh,
going to get a little upset.
Well, you might as well. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you can just let him go to sleep, and then when he gets up in the morning, it's just gone.
Oh, I do have a yellow. I have a yellow. I think it's either a 50s or a 60s die-cast Chevy coming from Uncle Lee. So I got that build too.
But it's a Chevy.
Yeah, so it's the Blazer.
I know that's a problem too. I don't know.
They look so good.
Yeah, well, you know.
Somebody find me a tiny Hummer SUT truck.
I found it.
I've actually been looking for them.
Yes.
I've just been ignoring him.
Yes. I just need, again, parts to build it.
That's what I need. I need a tiny SUT Hummer truck.
I found it's but yeah, yours is the truck. I found the
Yes, it is double
SUV, the H2 SUV.
I was gonna say, was it plastic or metal?
I don't know. It's an RC car. It's a 124th RC car for like.
I don't know how we should take that, Bruce. He says I have a Hummer body.
Double down Debo found it and sent me the link to it, and I'm like, okay, add it to cart.
Just have Johnny Knoxville chop the back half off.
Yeah. Good. We need to do that for old Nick here. We need to build him a freaking Hummer.
Then you got to paint it like whatever the fuck that green color is that my truck is too.
That's what color it is.
It's
like a weird green looking color. Oh, I gotta find the link of it now.
Oh hell!
I'm looking for it right now.
I believe Derek found it on Amazon.
So we're on a quest to get Nick a Hummer.
Yes. Oh, there is also going to be a tow truck build coming down the pipe too between me and Jim. We just have to decide on the details.
Oh,
this is that giant tree branch that fell on my truck today.
Oh, snap. Literally. Holy crap.
Crunch.
Damn. Is that the wife's car? It looks like she might have got the blunt of it.
Well, you think so, but it's like that branch never even like touched her car.
Really?
Yeah. The Hummer just stepped in the way and protected it.
It's weird. Like the big end over there didn't actually hit her car, but somehow. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Here, Jason, I found it if you want to show it.
Yes.
Do I trust him?
Yes, that is it. Yep. How much is it? Like $20?
Is that the 124th? Yeah, it is.
It's almost 8 inches.
That's what she said.
Yeah. We gotta build that.
And it's got lights on it too.
Yeah. I guarantee you Jim can work his magic and get that freaking.
Yeah, you can do some styrene work and cut the back up.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Hell yeah.
It's 7.87 inches.
Oh,
now,
damn.
Should we use like
might be a gladiator build.
Gear on it?
Yes, we need to do it all Endura.
All Endura. Nick's gonna run it over with.
I was just gonna say
a Hummer crushing a Hummer.
You can run it over again.
But you can also,
yeah, that
you could also put like OGRC and Power Hobby. They all make the same parts I do. So I mean,
No, it's got to be done with all mofo.
They all make parts that have been stolen from me.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
No,
you just write mofo on one of those plates from OGRC. It's got the best servo mount ever made by OGRC.
What was that?
That was a 118 Thompson.
It's metal die cast.
But it's not the same as yours, Nick, because it's got other reliefs cut into it.
1/18. That is freaking sweet looking.
That'd be heavy, a 1/18 die cast.
Mm-hmm. Oof. I got just a chassis for it. I got a freaking Panda Hobby chassis I need to build something on.
That'll need that 80 amp.
Oh, there's a red one.
Yeah, same brand.
Yeah.
For $21.
Hey, it's cheaper. You can paint it.
Right.
Super one-handed. I'd have a crawler Hummer needs portal.
All right, you could do this in a whole group. You could send the body, or you could send Jim the body so that he can cut it up and do his styrene work to make it the truck. Then you send it over to Sinister to paint it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then Jason builds it for you.
That was 30 seconds.
Yeah.
124th Range Rover.
Gucci's gonna need some +4s for your +4.
That looks too much like an Explorer.
Oh, so now you're not a Ford fan?
Your new U-joint axles, are they strong enough for the 4100 BAM?
That's a good question. Nobody's broke one yet, as far as I know.
Oh, it's Old Blue. Old Blue is.
So yes.
So maybe
I haven't broken.
Brian
Kochner to give it out.
Oh no, guys! I know what my next build is going to be. It's going to be my dad's '55 Bel Air.
Oh.
I want that Barrage Honcho body.
Well, who was it? Was it? I think it was Iceberg did a limited run of actual 24 scale honchos.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, how did I not hear about that?
This might be Bruce's truck. This is looking pretty damn sweet. Oh yeah, this is totally Bruce's truck. You guys gotta see this. Ha!
Bruce's truck?
Yeah, Bruce's little multi-personality truck.
Cult of personality.
Share screen.
So
share
Bruce's truck has like multiple personality disorder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double A said, okay, challenge accepted.
Dustin, it was the poncho is what they called it.
Poncho.
Yeah.
Do they still have it available, or was it just limited?
No, it was a limited run. They're only doing a few of them a year.
Damn. I gotta pick one up. That sounds awesome.
That thing is pretty sweet.
Freaking thing.
Woo. Love it. Hell yeah. Too cool, Bruce.
Bet it's not a Ford.
Bruce said 5 bodies, 1 chassis.
I like
Better
the way
truck than you.
I like the way Iceberg did that body too.
Yes, I know, Aaron.
Yes, so my next build is going to be the 55 Bel Air, which Bruce is sending me. So that's going to be sweet. I got all the parts for that thing too. It's going to be a Dracula theme, but it's going to be the Sesame Street Dracula because it's going purple.
It's the Count.
The Count Dracula. What are you looking at, Dustin?
Huh? Don't you look at me.
Reddit. I gotta get my latest builds on there. We should do a Reddit review live this Saturday.
I'm down.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
That guy nailed that.
Yeah, he did. Oh, nope, he's missing something.
This bag?
Yep. Oh my god, he totally nailed it.
That's so awesome.
Oh snap! What was that? Go back! That is a cool looking garage.
Oh, he's got a Mofo sticker on one side and a drawer on the other. Can't put them next to each other.
Did you see the ceiling fans?
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Those wheels too. Oh my god.
Look at that.
Trail Warriors? Yeah, those are.
But the wheels though, not the tires.
Oh,
the
I didn't
wheels.
see the wheels. Oh, okay.
The fans spinning and everything. The
Getting the
ducting.
replay.
Jesus.
the little arcade machines, Coke machine.
Yeah.
Dude, solid.
Jesus.
Solid.
Bruce said as soon as his flu lets up, he can send it out, Jason.
Hell yeah. Okay, we gotta save this for Saturday.
All right, cool. This isn't even my page. This is just the SCX page on Reddit. We'll take a look at it.
There you go, Dustin, if you can see mine.
Yes, man. I need it. I need it in my life.
Hell yeah. Look at that.
Is that that's a 24?
Yeah, it's the iceberg poncho.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. That turned out awesome, dude.
Well, it's Jeff.
But yeah, it's only.
I probably roll the lower half of the door in a bit.
Yeah, but it's super limited run. I think it was like 20 bodies or something like that for the year.
Damn.
Yeah,
I think the bed needs to be like extended, like the bar.
So that's the barrage bed on it.
Oh, that guy is a legend in Reddit.
Yeah, proportions aren't perfect on it, but for now, that's as close as you're going to get.
Yeah. Still looks awesome.
What she said.
Hell yeah.
The EXC Barrage
ECX.
ECX Barrage
EXC?
honcho is pretty solid too.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You can convert that pretty easily over to an SCX 24, I think.
Which one is it?
Here, I'll share it.
Brian said ECX cage.
ECX honcho is orange.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah. It's pretty
That's
solid,
pretty
too.
close.
Yeah.
That looks more like the Toyota too.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I love Iceberg RC stuff, but I think this might be the way I would go if I was going to do a honcho build.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Sweet.
What body was that, Dustin?
Oh, was I sharing? Sorry, I'll go back.
That's can you get just the body though? Placement parts, let's see.
Probably not, but these little barrage trucks aren't that much.
Oh, you can
They
get
probably got
just
a
a clear
website.
body.
You might be able to get the body.
Yeah, you can get
Clear body?
Yeah, it's on
Here,
Horizon's website. It's $14 for the body.
Does it come with the cage?
No, it's just the body and all the masks and stickers.
I'd be all right with that.
Let's see.
That's the Charisma?
It's the ECX
ECX.
Barrage. It's like the British version of the RGT or Charisma. Or not
Now,
Charisma.
does it come ready to run like that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they kind of suck though. They got that
This
that
shitty
forward mounted 50 size motor that only runs on
like the Team Associated in the RGT.
Yeah, it's like the same thing as that Team Associated one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this truck was, or a lot of people use the motors out of this truck for the SCX 24 upgrades.
It really sucks with that forward mounted combo and running 1S. The thing is,
Yeah, you can run them. You can run those on 2S. I've done it.
Can you?
Yeah.
The barrage motors?
That like the Enduro and the RGT, you can run them on 2S. They're just really bumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have been better with worm gear axles.
Yeah.
Because those have the ring and pinion gears, but they're like not any good.
I've actually done that. I put worm gear axles underneath a Team Associated Enduro 24, and it's badass.
Oh, and they got a chassis mounted servo too, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a chassis
Not
mounted.
mine is not anymore because it's got the axial worm gear.
By the way, the ECX
Honcho?
with that body, that it's discontinued.
Mother.
So you can get the clear body still, but you can't get the full truck anymore.
Damn it.
Hell, I just want to buy it.
Well, that means I can get the body and put it on my RGT.
Yeah, and you can get the body and the cage for it, and it would cost you like $25.
It's ECX or EXC?
ECX.
ECX.
What you got going there, Nick?
This is what this car should have looked like when Axial made it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
It just dropped down.
It's
Drop
flat.
down, longer. Looking badass now.
I'm doing the internal spring mod to these. Very short one.
What shocks did you use, Nick?
These
Stock.
are the stock ones. They're the stock shocks. I've just when I extended the wheelbase out on it, I used some of my little tiny shock spacers that I sell.
Right.
I used 2 of those per shock to stiffen them back up. You see right there.
Yep. Hell yeah.
What links did you end up using?
Compared to
Damn.
What links did you use on there?
They are 58.5 lowers, and I think my aluminum uppers are 40. I think on here 40 and 58 lowers, aluminum uppers and brass lowers.
So it's like running C10 front links, front and rear.
Yeah, C10 rear. I think it's C10 rear lowers and basically
C10
a C10
front uppers.
front upper, basically.
Yeah.
But my front upper links are a hair longer than a normal C10 upper link.
So clock that.
Which makes it like fucking perfect.
Yeah,
I
that.
don't know if you can see. I keep trying to hold it straight, but the camera's backwards when I'm looking at it.
Are you going to be selling that as a kit at any point?
That's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking I may actually call it the XR mod kit. Because I don't know if any of you guys are old school and remember the Axial XR10.
Mm-hmm.
They had this really sick-ass MOA rig that they quit making a while back. And this just really reminds me of it now that it's stretched out longer. It's sleek. It's kind of sexy looking now. The XR10 was an MOA rig, but this has a lot of like similarities to it. They even put the little X on there. So I'm thinking of calling it like the MR mod upgrade kit or something and just selling it like with the links, with the little drive shaft extender. So all you have to do, nice, easy bolt-on kit, not a whole lot of thought involved.
Oh my gosh, that actually does make it look like an XR10 also. With
Bruce
it stretched
says,
out and
looks
everything.
good, Mr. Mofo.
And those wheels give it a nice kick too.
Meeg San asks, can you use SCX24 parts for the axe?
Yeah, pretty much all of them are the same except for the link lengths. And the servo trays are a little bit different. The skid plate's a little bit different. But most everything else is the exact same. ESC is a little different. But you can stick, like this has got the Torque Beast 50 in it. It does, in fact, fit just barely. You can see that upper link way up in there, just right at the back of the motor.
Welcome to the show, Travis Gray.
So you had to run the drive shaft extension on there too?
Yeah, so basically I used this. This used to be the front drive shaft here. Right there. And I put it in the back. I put the back drive shaft in the front so you didn't have to use an extender in the front.
Mm-hmm.
And then just use one of my extenders, push it in about halfway into the drive shaft tube, and it works perfect. There's like no, I keep going like all freaking backwards. There's not any like movement where it would be overextended. You know, sometimes you get them too long overextended, you can push them and they'll pop out. There's not any chance it's going to pop out or anything in there.
That's sweet. Nice stretch.
I wish I had a little scale with me. This thing's pretty heavy too, and it's very forward biased. Oh shit! Here.
Not that far.
Very forward biased right now.
Yeah.
Which is not terrible.
Which basically I just did brass stuff in the front, left the rear pretty much stock. I did put a brass cover on the back of it. You can kind of see it. Get one of my black brass covers on the diff cover in the back, black brass diff cover in the front. Regular brass knuckles on the front, brass steering links. I do have a brass best servo mount ever on there. I may sell like the whole thing is just a whole solid upgrade kit, basically just like this is right here. You know, you just go on there, click the buy now button, send you a package full of parts. You spend a couple hours sitting there putting it together and good to go.
Voila.
Off the top of your head, do you have a rough estimate of what that would cost for those?
I haven't written anything down to look at it yet. Probably it's with this also has it's kind of hard to see on here. This also has my +4 universal joint axles in it right now.
Yeah.
So it's got universal joint axles in it, brass steering links, both diff covers.
Would you do 2 servos and 2 servo mounts?
That's the problem. Therein lies the problem with the
then you start getting real expensive.
When you put the rear servo on, I'm thinking I'll probably sell it without servos and just do, let everybody pick their own servos for it.
Right.
When I tried to put 2 of these 12G servos on here, which are basically just an actual genuine EMAX servo, but with a mofo sticker on them. The problem with that is there is no steering trim adjustment for the rear. So when you put that EMAX servo on there, it's only got a 12-tooth horn. It's always either pointed that way or that way.
Oh.
So your wheels are either facing that way or that way, and you can't straighten them out. So you'd want to use, if you're going to try to stay cheap about it, it'd be kind of hard without buying decent servos that have like a 25-tooth horn, because it's really hard to get this to actually go straight again. Now, what I'm going to try to do probably tomorrow, I'm going to see if I can call Spectrum and talk to somebody and ask them if there is some way in this remote, because it is a digital remote. The programming modes are like push this way, pull that way, do something, flip the on button on, push some buttons, program. It's got a bunch of weird programming modes built into it. I want to call them and ask them tomorrow if there's some way to adjust the rear steering trim, because that's going to solve a lot of headaches for us if there's a way to adjust rear steering trim on these.
Ooh, look at that.
There's the XR10.
I would assume the kit, if I do set it up as shown here, minus the wheels, I might try and make a pretty good deal on everything. Maybe do like $150 for the whole kit, and then you pretty much don't have to buy anything else at that point, and you're good to go. Minus a set of good wheels and tires.
Heck yeah!
That body's badass.
Yeah, I was talking to Kochner earlier. I was like, man, I need to see if I can make that body somewhere. There'd be a sweet body on this thing.
Where does that come from?
That's Axial's XR10.
Oh,
the old MOA truck.
Yeah, that's an old discontinued one. I wish they'd bring that back. That thing was sick.
They're getting nostalgic with all their stuff. Maybe they will bring it back.
Yeah.
And that thing will outcrawl just about any truck out there too.
Yeah, that'll pretty much outcrawl anything except some of those bully builds.
Yeah.
Meeg said, "There goes another paycheck to Mofo."
Yeah, I'll try to get it. If I can get a whole kit set up, see what kind of discount I can make on buying all the parts at once instead of having to buy them all separately. Take the thought process out of it, And then I'll probably just do. I've got one more of these, so maybe I'll do like a build video of doing, putting all the parts on it, so everybody can kind of know exactly what to do and how to set it up. And you don't have to do much at all for the shocks. It actually has like a perfect fucking shock angle right now. The original shock angle, for whatever reason, just didn't work very good. And with this setup, it just takes all that weird floppiness out of it. It lowers it a little bit so the shocks don't have so much drop like they do on the stock one. There's not so much of a drop when you're going up or down. So it's not going to be as likely to flip over backwards. And it's just, I don't know, this just feels so cheap as it is. You know, I don't know. It's there, but it's just kind of flumpy and wonky.
Well, you just got to excite it.
It still outdrives a stock deadbolt, though.
Just got to get it interesting. Super One-Handed suggested you need stages, like 1 to 3.
That's kind of what else I was thinking about doing, you know, just do like just the links and the ignition kit, you know, just like the XR Mod 1 kit or something, you know, just links, ignition, and then do like
the shock inserts
2 kit, you know, where you get the steering link and the brass covers and maybe the knuckles or something. And then the stage 3 comes with motor and everything else too. And the +4s, you know, shit like that. I don't know. I'll probably set something up like that, though. Give everyone a couple of options for it.
Could start doing that for the 24 or the SCXs as well.
Order the full Monty.
Yeah.
Nick, what motor did you say you had in that?
This one's running the Torque Beast 50. This is the 3.0 motor. I don't know if anyone else has noticed yet. I put my old 2.0s on the site again.
I saw that.
So
I was debating between the 2.0 and the 3.0 today.
The 2.0 and the 3.0. The 3.0 is a little bit faster than the 2.0. Other than that, they're both great, just depending on how fast you want. You want a little bit more speed or a little bit less speed type of thing.
Is the 2.0 more low end or better low end?
Probably just the cunt hair better low end.
Gotcha.
But 3.0 better top end, 2.0 probably just a little bit better low end. But everybody always, the main complaint with all my older 2.0 motors were always, oh, it's just not fast enough, man. I want to go faster, man, you know? And it's like, all right, 3.0
does that have pretty good slow control even with that motor in it, or is it a little jumpy? Because they have they have that throttle percentage switch on the back of these where you can do 50, 75, and 100.
It's not a percentage, though. It's a throttle cut. So your slow crawl is the same on all of those settings.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just cuts the voltage.
Jenny?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys
are you sure?
I tested it today. Like I put it on, I used the trim to set the throttle as slow as I could get it, and then cut the voltage down, and the slow speed stayed the same.
Oh, damn.
It just cuts the top end.
Brian says, I just want slow.
I mean, that looks better than stock.
It is. It's a lot better than the stock one. Let me see if I can get it to where I'm actually going somewhere here.
I got a new lumbar support. My dog's behind me. I lean forward. He's like, I'm out of here. He got down and he looked at the electric heater. He's like, hey, there's no heat.
This thing's a little janky to drive on hard surfaces because I got a 20% underdrive in the rear.
Your 30% overdrive, I put them in front and back axles, and it gives you rollout like a ring and pinion. Or, I mean, like a ring and pinion.
Yeah, that's what I recommend to anyone who wants to go fast. Throw 2 sets of those in there, one in the front, one in the rear. And then you've got that free roll, so you don't flip over backwards when you're hauling ass.
Dustin. Yeah. This is with switching switching back and forth between the throttle trim stuff.
Nothing changes.
Nothing changes at all.
Heading out at 1 a.m. Oh,
yeah. With the Torque Beast 50, you're getting like 500 to 1,000% better low speed control than the stock motor.
Yeah.
The stock motor is just freaking terrible in these things.
It really is. But the stock servos seem like they do better. So
they're like pretty fast. As soon as you put weight on them, they don't do anything though. Once you put weight on them, like this one, this rear servo won't keep up anymore, and it's on the road. It's being dragged. It's being dragged, and it won't turn when you're doing it. Even when it's being dragged, it can't do it.
The stock motor actually didn't seem to be all that bad in the Gladiator.
It wasn't. No, it really wasn't. I think that was just the V2 ESC.
Yeah, the V2.
The V2 ESC was better than on low speed than this one is.
Yeah.
Because this is now technically their V3. I don't know who made their first two ESCs, but
I think
didn't Fly Sky make one of them?
Company. I thought it might have been
Fly Sky might have made their V2 maybe or something.
I think they did, yeah. I can't remember who made the first one.
Hey Nick. Good to see you back. Making stuff.
Yeah.
Meek Son would like to ask, would a pancake fit the axe?
You know what? Let me show you what I saw earlier. Hopefully Matt doesn't kill me for showing you this.
Matt, who?
2FM.
Nobody tag him or anything in this video, all right?
No, he showed that in his video.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, good.
Yeah, he had it in his video.
Who did he?
It does fit, but you're gonna have to move some stuff around.
Chassis rails himself, or did?
I think he ordered them from Axial.
Those are the carbon ones.
Yeah, you can get them from Axial. They come with like an aluminum one that's pretty thin, and I guess they sell the carbon one as a replacement. But realistically, it would be nice if these had like a little further forward hump here to move the shocks more. You know, maybe even if they came out just a little further here-ish area, and you could run a shorter shock instead of these really long-ass ones.
You know what? You should try a second if you want to, that is. Do you have any of those freaking servo horns that come in these kits? I wonder if you could take that long-ass one, screw it into the chassis as an extension.
You probably could. You probably could do something with it. I'll probably just design a new chassis.
I was going to say, that's just do new rails.
Yeah. That's what I was just...
And with the way these are set up, like you can do carbon and all that, but 3D printed ones will actually perform decent because they're small enough and stiff enough.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Well, gents, we've been going for over 3 hours now, and I have to do this stream. I had to resort to going to my other account because I maxed out yet another account. So I got to start keeping these freaking streams south of 4 hours at least. So
are you using like you're killing the bandwidth length time on your StreamYard, I guess?
Yeah.
Man.
I have 4 accounts.
Jeez. How much is the pay account thing to get like an unlimited one?
I think it's like $20 a month.
It's either 20 or 30, I can't remember.
Yeah. Owen gave me, I gave him like four more tickets for the raffle because he gave me $20 to buy a subscription. I'm like, yeah, that covers this month. So I just added it to his tickets.
And got to set up a Patreon account just for StreamYard.
Yeah. I know. I mean, shit. I put that freaking tip jar up on my community tab if people want to donate. But anyway, guys, we will see you on Friday for the world premiere of the Beardy Bunch. Hell yeah, guys. Same time, same place. Heck yeah. 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for those of you who don't know. All right. Peace.
Later, guys.
Later, guys.